What is going on, guys? Welcome to the XBA Draft, the very first one.
What is going
Awesome.
on?
Yeah, and we're going to have a little bit of interference there because I got to turn the volume down on my phone. So, here we go.
Awesome.
Here we go. Guys, first things first, we are going to be seeing the draft picks come in. You guys are going to see this responses number start rising and going up. And we will click on the responses once the timer is over. So we have 2 minutes, or the community has 2 minutes. You, the viewer, has 2 minutes to make your selections for each and every pick.
Okay, hold on. Before we start, how are you doing on sound, everybody? Is everything good? So, Mike, and we have background music in the game shut off, right? So, just want to make sure the sound's good because we can't hear it. Obviously. Okay, sounds all right. Perfect volume. We're good. Okay, now continue.
Yes, continue on with the spiel. So we're just going to try to explain it one more time and how this whole thing is going to work and how it's all going to get processed. But our moderators, you will see their name in blue with the little gear icon. They will be sending you guys a link when we start the timer, because there will be a timer in your upper left-hand part of the screen there. And we're going to have 2 minutes to make each pick. You guys are going to have a vote, and you guys will get this Google form, and you will vote whether or not you want Sobchak number 1, you want Malik Jones number 1, or you want Zagarach number 1. You and me, are in charge of choosing the 3 players.
Okay, but we have to edit this on the fly because we don't know who's going to be where at what point in the draft. So,
Exactly.
yeah, we will set this timer off, and we'll go from there. So,
Okay.
do we want to show the logos? We got 2 new logos pouring in here. So
The sucky part is that we could not actually get the uniforms or the logos applied to
Yeah.
these teams, because once you're in the offseason, I guess there's a certain point in time where you can't do it. So
yeah.
do the honors, sir. Which one do you want to show first?
Or do we want to wait? Should we wait?
No. Get the draft started off right. Get the
Okay.
draft started off right.
Well, guys, I'll give you a hint. It's Boston and Los Angeles. So there you go. Everybody's talking to me about the Pilgrims and the Leopards, or as I call them, the Leopards. All right, let's do it. Let's start with the Leopards first.
Start the Leopards.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Drum
is
roll.
just a clean up. The Leopards have been cleaned up.
Yep. Ready?
Ready?
LA Leopards in 3, 2, 1.
Let's do it.
Boom. There we go.
Okay, let's see what they think.
The rebrand.
What do they think about the Leopards? Or the Leopards?
The
Let's see.
Leopards.
We got a whoa, we got a that's fire, got a nice, you got a ooh, got a fire. Emojis, beautiful, lit, better, nice, that's nice, cool,
Yep.
nice, heat. Okay, positive reaction.
Okay, so we can turn off the Leopards. You ready?
Yep, they're gone. Leopards
Okay.
are gone.
We had a lot of feedback for the Boston Pilgrims, including some things that I had said to you. Wrigley, hey, buddy.
Our dog, his dog is...
My dog.
It's his dog.
You making an appearance? All right. We got to keep him here, guys. You got to keep him here in the basement.
He's lonely.
in the man cave.
Okay, Pilgrims.
Yep.
Let's do it. Hit it.
Pilgrims, we needed to rebrand because it looked like MS Paint.
Okay.
So ready? 3, 2, 1. Pilgrims. Boom.
Pilgrims are alive. Pilgrims. We got a That's So Awesome. Logo's clean. We got fire.
Absolute
Promising,
fire.
godly, hello, fire.
There you go.
Better.
That better.
Insane. 2 bad
Better.
logos in a row. Okay.
Aw.
Let's go. Okay, much better. I think overall it's positive.
Yeah.
You got an epic, way better, clean. Good, but could be better. Oh man,
See, that's what I
Boston.
thought.
Amazing. That looks sick. Damn, jaw drop.
I think they're pretty
Okay.
cool, but when you first showed this to me, I'm like, we could, I don't know. That's good. It's good. It's better than the basketball with the hat on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yep.
that's all right. We'll get this thing going. Let's get it going, guys.
Okay. You guys ready? Let's move on to the draft. Let's get this thing going here, guys. Let's go ahead and advance through the combine. We'll get some numbers there for you guys, and we'll go from there. So let's get this thing underway. We're not too concerned with the staff signing. We can worry about that a little bit later. It's not too big of an issue, but let's go ahead and get to the pre-draft workouts. And, ooh, this is an interesting little storyline here. So what do you guys feel about this? Marcus Bryant had a foot issue, considers it serious, and suggests you don't draft him. Tyus Knight hitting a little bit of the injury bug as well. He's got a hip concern, and Maddox Denham has a back issue. And then we have a made-up player there that's got issues as well. So kind of sucky. Kind of sucky for that to happen to those guys, and that might affect their draft status. Now, you guys have seen the scouting video that was done by TNJ and Franchise Gaming, so thank you guys for doing that scouting video. If you have not checked that out, please do. These numbers will be a little bit different than what we reported on in the scouting analysis video. However, most of the things are still the same. I mean, Garrett Racine is off by 1 bench press push-up. That's not really a big deal. Jamal Nkolo actually ran faster at a 3:06 sprint time versus his 3:08, which he had, which we reported in the scouting analysis. Garrett Racine, still one of the fastest. Matthew Jennings from Gonzaga, still one of the fastest as well. So we still have some pretty solid indications of what these guys are going to be able to do, right? So scouting analysis video, still pretty solid, and those statistics are still holding up. So I'm not too concerned about all of this. You guys know exactly who these players are and what to expect. So let's go into the NBA draft.
Yeah, about time.
Exactly. Go. Well, sorry, XBA draft.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Simul tasks, yes. Okay, here we go. XBA draft, here we are.
Okay, I'm going to manage the chat for a little bit.
You do that. Atlanta Olympians are on the clock. And first things first, we are going to go ahead and look at, and this is how we're going to run this, guys. We're going to look at the roster first. And we're going to take a look and see what might be the position of need. And then from here, the moderators will, once we list off the available players that we're going to think about the Atlanta Olympians possibly wanting to take, the moderators will be sending that link out as they update it. So yeah. I'm looking at the Olympians, and we're looking at point guard, and most people might think, hey, ASP, Apollo St. Patrick, #1, right? Well, they still got John Wall, Alfred Payton, so I'm not too concerned about the point guard spot, right? Shooting guard, that might be a position of need. Malik Jones would be a guy that we would think about going ahead and drafting. Josh Green.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, small forward. He could move to shooting guard, though. So that's just depends on how they want to play that. And then Sobchak, I believe, is power forward eligible.
Yeah, power forward and small forward as well. And then the center position with Wendell Carter Jr. and Felicio. So Marcus Bryant is in that conversation. So, moderators, go ahead and send that link out to everybody. And once they send it out, we will start the timer. So we'll start that timer, and we will start seeing responses fly in. So let's get that timer set up and get it going as soon as Portugal sends that link out.
Portugal, let's go. There it is.
So he's actually going to send that link out about every 30 seconds just so everybody gets a chance to get that thing going. And here we go. So the Atlanta Olympians are now on the clock. You guys have 2 minutes to make your pick. I've already got 42 responses.
Wow, that went hard.
Yep, 78. We're up to 78. We're not going to give you guys any hints and any idea about who is going where.
Yeah.
We're going to wait till it closes.
We can probably drop that to 1 minute clock. I think we could probably.
Yeah, with the amount of people here, yeah, we probably could.
Yeah. You guys can lobby in the comments. You guys let us know. We got a Malik Jones. We got a Sobchak.
Now, keep in mind, if you guys do vote for the trade down option, then that opens up the door for you and me to look at all trade down options, and we would end up pulling the trigger on something that makes sense.
That'd be hard.
So that's kind of the wild card. If you guys do vote for that, be wary, because we would end up making the pick.
You got a lot of Malik Jones. This would be surprising for me. It does help with what they need, but then like you can make it work with Sobchak. He's kind of a big dude. Looking at the, power forward.
Yeah, both guys can do it all. And that's the big thing.
You have an offensive power forward like Sobchak. That could be really good for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, hey, the trade down option might really work for Atlanta. I mean, they were a team that almost made the playoffs. Yes, one of these players would probably push them to the playoffs.
All right.
But almost everybody has voted so far. We got 232 votes, and we've got 388 watching currently. So hopefully you guys are able to get your picks in time. If Portugal sent
and you'd have to be logged into your Google account.
Yep.
In order to vote.
All right. 8 seconds.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pick
is in.
All right. So Portugal, if you would please close the responses, and we will make sure that we take a look at those responses. Once the pick is closed.
It's closed. Let's do it.
It's closed. Here we are, guys. Number 1 pick overall is going to go to 53% for Jedrid Sobchak. Malik had 76 to 128. So it was a pretty big spread there. Trade down voted for 13 and Zagarach for 21.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, which means we're going to close the video capture display.
No, we want the video capture.
What are we trying to close here?
We want display capture.
Display capture. Thank you. All right. So let's make the pick.
This is the first time we've done a live stream like this.
Yes. So Jedrid Sobchak, you are the first overall pick in the XBA draft.
Okay. Actually, it was Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fantasy.
That was a fantasy draft. Okay.
All right. So Jedrid Sobchak is going to Atlanta with Philadelphia on the clock.
Okay.
Which means we have to figure out who we are going to take here. Who are we going to look at and take? So with Malik Jones now on the board, let's take a look at the team needs here. All right, so we got point guards, De'Aaron Fox at an 86 overall. Jevon Carter, 24. He's still pretty young, but they also have Nico Mannion at 19. So ASP maybe out of the question here. What'd you think? We got shooting guards, Avery Bradley, a little bit on the older side.
It's got to be Malik. But I'd say Malik, and then maybe throw in a power forward. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Favors at 29. Asaric is pretty solid, so I don't know.
Center, they don't need Marcus Bryant or Zagarach
right
at center, so that's just not even an option. I think we're going to go ahead and say Malik Jones, definitely on that board, and then we'll go with Malik Jones, Rakeem Savage.
And then probably St. Patrick. Well, not St. Patrick.
I'd go Malachi.
Okay.
I'd throw Malachi up there because they need a shooting guard.
Okay.
I think that they're all shooting guard heavy. I think it's got to be Malachi, Rakeem, or Malik Jones. All right, so when Portugal makes the form, he'll send that out to you guys, and we will get that going. So let's get them up here.
All right.
Okay.
So what do we got?
We got Malik Jones, Rakeem Savage, and Malachi Hendricks.
Wow, live.
Yeah, it's
looking alive.
All updating live, guys.
Hustle, Portugal. Come on. The people the people are waiting.
The people are waiting.
We got 35 picks left.
Okay. All right. He's going to send that out to you guys in just a moment. And then we'll get that countdown going yet again. Draft drama. Bishop Ignema.
Trade for a veteran. Well, there's going to be a couple guys in the free agents, like, Kendrick Nunn. I think Nunn would be really good for the Bruisers. But then again, you could just solve that shooting guard issue right now. But I'm not supposed to put my finger on the scale, but I have to put my analyst hat on for whatever that's worth.
Well, when I looked at the point guard situation with De'Aaron Fox, I mean, you're looking at a Powell St. Patrick that, you don't really, he's such a dynamic guy, but when you're talking about Malik Jones up there with Raheem Savage up there too, Raheem was a little more consistent, I thought, in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, we only saw one game from Malik Jones getting bounced by Illinois, but even in the World,
You got that timer going?
Oh yeah, we need to get the timer going.
Set it to 1 minute. Can you do that?
Yep.
Start that bad boy.
Start that bad boy countdown.
All right, there we go. This is the first run through, like I said. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live. It's going to be a long night.
Yeah, it could possibly be.
I think we'll set it to 1 minute. We can go 1 minute.
Got 210 votes in right now.
Dang.
What do you think's going to happen? I think if I had to make a prediction, I think everybody's going with Malik Jones.
You got some people in there talking about Hendricks. That would be an upset.
That would definitely be an upset. He really flashed. In that World versus USA game, he really flashed. Virginia Tech tournament in the national championship game, he flashed.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got kind of a clutch.
Bernard Watson was sad that we didn't have Bryant. I don't think he fit, though. I mean, obviously the Philly connection.
Yeah.
That would be tough, but it's just with Miles Turner. I don't know if you could stick him at power forward. Maybe you could. All right. The pick is in.
The pick is in. Let's see when Portugal closes it. We'll get those results.
Say the magic word, Port. Closed.
There is a little bit of a lag, so we just got to make sure. Yep, pick is closed. Here we go. Responses are in. Ooh, it was such a split.
45%.
Malik Jones, 107 to Raheem Savage at 71.
Savage got some love.
Yeah, he did. Malachi got 21 votes. 38 for Trade Downs.
Trade Downs going to have a hard go.
Yep.
It's going to have a hard...
Yep.
But,
that it is.
All right, Malik Jones is the pick.
All right, let's select Mr. Malik Jones.
And he's going to put on that bruiser uniform. He's the kind of guy that would to go up to the podium and then like an all white, the undershirt and the blazer and the dress pants.
Oh yeah, he's got some he's definitely got some swag to his game.
Got some moxie.
Some moxie. All right, so next pick is coming up. We've got the Kentucky Colliers, and it's kind of weird, isn't it, guys? It's kind of weird, isn't it, guys? We had the number 2 and the number 3 picks.
Yeah. So looking at the board, let's we're gonna take a look at the roster, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Marcus Bryant could have went to Philly. Malik could have went to Kentucky.
Where's my roster? I got the chat. There it is. So we got Darius Garland with none. Shooting guard, they got Shamet. So I mean, they do have a young option there, but with Brandon Ingram, I don't know. They got the big man already covered with Anthony Davis at center. With and then they got Jabari Parker. So those are your holes.
Yeah, they're probably not looking at center. I mean, maybe you might. You could technically go center if you wanted to, if you really wanted to put Anthony Davis at power forward and then put Marcus Bryant at center. But I don't know. It's like diminishing returns at that point, in my opinion. So What do you think? What do you think? Would you want to pair up Zagarach with Anthony Davis?
You could do that. I think your top 3 guys. I think you do Zagarach, St. Patrick, and Savage. Because at that number 3 pick, you're just gonna pick value.
Yeah, it's a nice little spread there. You get your center, point guard, or shooting guard, and you have a choice as to what those guys are going to be. So that's what we're going to do, Port. We're going to do Zagarach, Apollo, and Raheem Savage for Kentucky. This will be a very, very even split vote.
I agree. Cynical Apex has a good point. Says AD is a natural power forward. But you got a lot of St. Patrick love in the comments. Zagarach is getting some attention here.
Oh, as he should.
Yeah, and Trade down is starting to pile up the comments. We got a bunch of trades. Ooh, man. Now we're starting to get savage.
Yeah, that Raheem Savage talk is getting pretty crazy.
St. Patrick at guard makes too much sense not to pick. This is a non-Wymoose. More trade coming in. Trade talks alive. Let's see when Portugal sends this mofo.
Yep.
Come on.
There's a little lag too, guys, so it takes a little while.
It does.
It takes a couple minutes.
A lot of trade talk. I mean, a team that's desperate for point guard would be looking to move up here, for sure. I think definitely that would be the move. More trades.
Look at all the trade talk. Holy
It is.
cow.
Maybe it's kind of a shame because we could have had Malik Jones to Kentucky and then Bryant to Philly. It just didn't work out.
That's what I was saying, is that just some of the hometown picks I wish that we could have been able to pull off. But realistically, you do have to do what's best for the team. So
Yeah.
you don't want to fudge it too much, so to speak. All right, 40 seconds, and we've already got 159 votes. Man, you guys are killing it with the voting here. Gotta love that. Man, everybody wants Apollo. It's like Apollo.
He's getting a lot of talk.
Yep.
Yeah, point guard. I mean, they. I don't know what, because you got Garland. Kentucky's kind of a weird roster. They're sort of young. You get a little flexibility if you want to play Davis at power forward. If you go with Zagarach with the Louisville, maybe there's a connection there. But Zagarach is the guy. He's got all the skill, so they're kind of like, well, maybe we should draft power forward, but a natural power forward, or true power forward.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe the strategy for them is to go a little bit bigger, but
Pick is in.
I mean, Darius Garland is a pretty solid point
Did we
guard.
set the timer on that?
Yes,
Okay.
timer was up.
I'm watching the comments.
Yeah, we got jobs to do. Everybody's got jobs to do. All right, you guys ready for the responses? Pick is in. Oh, Zagarach!
No, trade down.
Oh,
trade down
Oh, I
one.
read that wrong. Trade down 88.
Wow.
79 went for Apollo St. Patrick, but you guys want to trade down.
Oh,
So
dang,
now it's up to us.
Oh, God.
We have to find a trading partner, number one,
Yeah,
and it fits for both teams.
I think that
Wow.
the Jacks could be a candidate. Now, we could do... we could trade future first-round picks as well. So next year's first-round pick.
Hey,
or something
but that
like
was part of the deal, is that, trade down, it's now up to you and me and to come up with
Oh, God.
stuff. So here we go. Can you trade? Propose trade.
Well, we need to come up with a multitude of trades now. Give the people different options. Right?
Well, we're making the trade.
Okay.
There's no voting involved.
Okay.
It's just us.
Oh, all
So
right.
we have to find something that makes sense. So you guys want the Colliers to trade down. They have to trade down their first overall first round third pick for something.
20. Well, the problem is you got to figure out which team is going to make that
Exactly.
commitment. So
Exactly. So let's take a look at some of the point guard situations that we have here to look at, and a team that's in need of a point guard.
Or we could use Trade Finder.
We could do that.
How about Trade Finder? Trade Finder for the pick, though.
Yeah, you can't do view pick.
Okay.
Trade Finder for the pick. View
Yeah.
offers.
There we go.
And it's loading up the offers right now. Okay. Yeah, this makes more sense.
Yeah, so we'll see what's on the table, because I don't think they want the players.
Philly wants to move up. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. No, James Weissman, Rondé, Hollis, Jefferson. You're
You're
probably
probably
would need to
looking-
get another pick back.
Let's see, because you got the Barons. Barons and Jacks, I feel, would be desperate. Barons have Trae Young, though, so... Not sure.
They are going after some big men too, like Jared Allen from Boston.
Yeah, but they're not going to... I don't think you would trade this for players. I mean, this trade would not happen, so... But they would need... You swap picks...
I would do
I'm not a
this.
fan of the trade down option. I think it's too hard to do live. Subject. There you go. What do we got? Marcus Smart. Because these teams, they're going to have to swap first round picks and then trade. They'd have to trade a future pick. Like Dallas Barons want to trade down and then give the 22 first round pick.
Kentucky would trade away their third, pick up the sixth, and then get their future first.
Yeah.
Just so Dallas could move up and possibly take Zagaraj.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? Do you like this? Do you like this format? Do you like this trade down option where it's just us making the picks? Because we got to consider that it is a live stream, and for time's sake. But we still do want to get you guys involved in some way. I personally...
You got a mixed bag. A lot of yes, a lot of no. It's a bonus. I don't know. I think the Dallas trade is the best one. These guys are saying trade Dallas. So
yeah.
So the Jacks were not offering a very good.
I didn't see the Jacks on there. Nope. Did not see the Jacks on there. Nope.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I don't see them up there. Oh, nope, right. Jacks. They were giving up Marcus Smart and Yabusele.
Okay, well, they'd have to drop down to 6. So, but they get a first-round pick out of it, so...
Trying to find the Barons here.
Okay. Why don't we give them an option? Make a little Google form. Just give them a Google form. So we're going to give you guys the vote, okay? So Dallas, it's either yes or no. So we'll send you guys that link, and then if you guys are good with it. Yeah, we're not doing Siakam. I don't think we're gonna do that. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, we're not doing Siakam. I don't think we're gonna do that. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, we're not doing Siakam. I don't think we're gonna do that. That's too much. All right.
We could even get rid of the trade down option entirely and just only go after players.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna live stream it, I think that'll be the way to go. All right.
The thing we wanted to include trade down options just because we wanted to give that a sense of realism for trades, but I think
we're gonna live stream
maybe just seeing it in practice right now, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. We wanted to include trade down options just because we wanted to give I think we will end up removing the trade down option. So all of the moderators, we will have to remove the trade down option. So we're just going to leave it to 4. I think we will to 4 options. Trade down option. So what we should do, actually, I know you guys are filling this trade out right now. We should send the Colliers offer one more time. Actually, that's what you guys are filling this trade out right now. We should send the.
I'm getting.
We should send the Colliers offer one more time because you don't know who they would have taken anyway. This trade out right now. We should send the. We have 70. Currently, we have 71%. Offer what we should do because you don't know who they would have taken anyway. This trade out right now. We should send the. We have 70. Currently, we have 71.
You're playing it in the background.
I guess.
Yep. Okay.
We got 71% currently voting for yes. To do this trade.
I think they like it. Let's just do it. We'll roll with it.
Okay. All right. We will roll with it.
Trade down won. They won the vote.
Trade down did win the vote. Here we go. So Dallas is acquiring the number 3 overall pick. Kentucky moves down. They also get a future pick.
Is the echo gone, guys? We're having some issues. Because we have the mic as the only thing playing.
There should not be an echo.
We might have to log.
All right, we good? Is that better?
Okay, I think some guys might be prior on the stream. No more echo. Fixed. I think we're good. Okay. I will be editing this live draft stream for later, so we'll take out some of the other stuff. Okay.
Pull the trigger. Okay. Dallas Barons are now on the clock, so we are going to go ahead and send out the Dallas Barons Google form. So let's go ahead and take a look at their team needs here, guys. Trae Young, point guard. Frank Jackson.
So I don't think they want St. Patrick. They must want
Zagarach.
They must want the center. I think that's what they want. For sure. Because they
Jackson.
And then at center, Nerlens. I think that might be what they want.
Yes, I think that's the way to go, guys. I think you either have to go with shooting guard.
I think Bryant, Zagarach, or Savage, right?
I would look at Zagarach, Savage, or Bryant.
Yeah.
Yep. Zagarach, Savage, or Marcus Bryant. That's who I would go after in this scenario.
All right, so we get that link up for you guys, and everything will be good.
Okay, we had a little hiccup there, but I think we're okay.
We're doing all right. Gonna be a long night. No, we'll be going. It'll get going here.
We'll be good now. We'll be all right.
Now that the pixel will start rolling in, I think we'll be good.
Yep,
right.
This is kind of the.
This is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Yep. So thank you guys for hanging in with us. We're going Zagarach, Raheem Savage, or Marcus Bryant. And then the fourth option, because we're not doing trade downs anymore.
Oh, yeah. So fourth option?
Probably Perry Puff.
Jackson, yeah. They could move Jaren Jackson. He could play center. We do have a lot of remove trade down. It's too chaotic.
Yep, too much. So for fourth option, we will be having fourth options. And the fourth option is going to be Rakeem Savage, Marcus Bryant, Zagarach. Fourth option will be Perry
Thanks,
Puff.
Lucas. We're trying. We're trying today.
My hype is still here. Apollo St. Patrick.
Thanks, Keneal.
Keneal Mason.
Colliers could still get St. Patrick with moving down, so maybe it'll work out. That first-round pick's going to come in handy in a couple of years. All right. We're still waiting on that link.
He's working on it.
Dallas Barons. I'm interested to see what the Barons do next year, because you're looking at Trae Young with what he's doing in the real life NBA. He's getting like 50 points a game. Link's coming, guys. Link's coming. Trae Young, if he shoulders more of that load, he could do what Steph Curry did in the XBA playoffs. So that could be a possibility. I'm just thinking of a guy that can just totally take over a game. Diabolus asks, is Port having a stroke? We need that link. We need that link, dude.
He put Alejandro Sanchez. It's supposed to be Zagarach.
Oh. Come on.
Mods. Yeah, it's just, this is what would happen.
Well,
fail.
There we go. It's on. It's out.
Okay. Well, disclaimer, Alejandro Sanchez is Alejandro Zagarach.
Zagarach. Sanchez is Zagarach. Oh, well, this is going to be a problem. The guy named Alejandro is Alejandro Zagarach.
Jesus.
Come on, Port. We getting some responses? Okay, we're back on.
Don't change it. Don't change.
He changed it.
Fuck.
I think your parents are watching.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we need to resend the link.
No, we got it. Just leave it alone.
We need that timer.
Leave it alone.
This will get smoother. We're going to get smoother. Okay, Portugal. You just got real. You had one job. Damian Dillard says, damn, I'm going to be here for a while.
Good God. Yeah, well, after that trade down issue and then the echo issue, I think we're all right as long as the moderators.
There's a lot of moving parts here.
There's a lot of moving parts.
We got 3 screens open. We got a phone for the chat. We got a timer.
Yep.
And the game screen. So you got game audio, desktop audio.
Yep.
All this stuff. All right, the pick is coming in, guys. Oh my God! Like I said, I'm gonna tighten this up and clean it up for you guys, so we'll have a good video to post.
Literally the first like 2 picks were solid, and then we ran into this trade down thing, and then it just kind of threw us for a loop. Okay, so is the pick in? Actually, is the form closed? Can we actually see what the results are now? Let's go do it.
Yes, we're good.
188. So people are dropping out a little bit. 188. Okay, so we now have to add Sanchez and Zagarach's scores together.
Well, he won. He got the
44, 44, and 30. So we got 74
Took
votes.
over half the pie.
Yes. So there you go. So Alejandro Sanchez and Alejandro Zagarach is the selection. So the Barons will take Alejandro Zagarach. And there we go. There we go.
Okay. Not named Sanchez.
We did it.
Okay.
We did it.
We got it. Chicago's up next. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
The next pick.
we're to pick number 4 now.
Okay. What's going to be on the board here for BC Chicago?
Let's take a
Check
look
this out.
Let's take a look at what they need first.
Now, Chicago's a team that very well balanced top to bottom. Now, they're playing Holiday at point guard, but they could afford to get a lot younger at that position, So,
Yeah, with Farrell and Grant at 27 years old, that could definitely still be a possibility to grab a point guard. Like you said, you're still playing Drew Holiday at point guard, but yeah, I mean, it's about the youngness. It's about the youth.
yep. It's an older team.
Yeah, DeMar Carroll, Gerald Green. They're old. They're old at small forward for sure. Power forward.
Rudy Gay.
Yeah, they've got some
Mitchell
oldies
Robinson
there.
center. So it's a good mix. A lot of ASP love going on. So
Yep. I think that's the route we would have to go. It would have to. I don't think they're considering Rakeem Savage there at all.
you could put him in. I mean, if you're going to put 4 guys, he's one of the more talented pieces.
Let's go. Let's put St. Patrick, Savage,
Jackson and Hendricks.
yeah, Jackson, and Hendricks. They don't really need Marcus Bryant since they've got Mitchell Robinson. So we'll go Hendricks, Jackson, Savage, St. Patrick. Those would be the 4 guys up on Chicago's big board.
Yeah. You get some people saying they need a small forward.
They do. They do. Are there any small forwards that we could look at here? What do we got? What do we got here? We've got
N'Kolo.
Ooh, yeah.
You want to put N'Kolo on?
Yeah, Jamal N'Kolo, Portis.
I think we can put N'Kolo on to make the small forward guys happy. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll spread it
do it.
out. Okay. All right. So St. Patrick, Savage,
Jackson, and N'Kolo.
Jackson, and Colo.
There we go.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, Portugal's got that form going. So, yeah, they play Holiday at point guard, so they got Holiday and Oladipo. They do have, DeMar Carroll and Colo could work. But, you do think kind of longer term how they're going to fit in with your team. So, we'll see. Chauncey, there's going to be a link in the description here in a minute. 1 second. Look for the Portugal. You got the little blue guy with a wrench next to him, so he'll have the link.
Yep, St. Patrick, Rakeem Savage, and Perry Puff with Jamal and Colo. So the votes should start to roll in as soon as he sends that link out, and you guys are going to vote on Chicago. And once we get through round number 1, round number 2 is going to be a lot faster because you and I are going to take control of that, so there won't be any forms being voted on or anything. So
yeah. You got some people saying Puff. You got some N'Kolos out there.
Yeah, you guys saw it. Perry Puff's got a lot to work on.
Yeah.
Offensively, he's got a lot to work on.
Yep.
And there is the link.
Got
so
it.
It is sent out.
The link is out. Yes. No, cool kid. No trade down. No more trade downs. That was a mess. Kreutzer has a hot take. I wonder what that hot take would be.
Yeah, I wish the trade down was a little bit faster and it made more sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of hyped about it when we first thought of the idea, but I guess in practice it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So we'll know that for year number 2 as we do this same process again.
We got the timer.
Get the timer.
The timer. Okay. And Colo took ASP to the limit at March Madness.
He did.
Some people are saying go with Savage.
They did lose. Kansas State only lost by 2 points. So,
Hey James, we used Trade Finder. I don't know.
It gets too sticky. It gets too sticky when you try to throw in everybody's opinion and don't want to piss people off.
Yeah. Maybe later in the draft when there's less at stake.
Yeah.
because the with the big picks, it costs a lot, and these teams are going to sell the future of their franchise to get up there. So, okay, pick is in. So let us see. What do we got?
Ba-da-bum. Oh,
Jamal and Colo with the surprise.
And Colo got it. 88 to 59. Savage only got 13 votes. That's interesting. That's
Puff Jackson did well. St. Patrick was big.
Yeah. All right. So Jamal and Colo is the selection for the BC Chicago. I keep wanting
BC Chicago.
I keep wanting to call him something else, but it's just BC Chicago.
6'7" small forward out of Kansas State. Quickest acceleration, top speed of any player in the draft. So that's a good get. Some people are liking Colo. Like, come on.
All right, so the SoCal Supernovas are now on the clock. And SoCal was really looking at Jamal and Colo.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of their guy.
Well, let's just take a look at their roster really quick.
So now that happened, what do they need? They got D'Angelo Russell there.
So, again, Apollo St. Patrick, what are they going to do with Jarrett Culver? So their guards are pretty much set. Now, small forward, they have Crowder really taking a lot of minutes at small forward. Then they got Collins and Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez at 32. Is this finally where Marcus Bryant decides to go? They need to get a little younger there.
Center's big. They could definitely use that center. St. Patrick, you're looking at just a true point guard. So yep. I don't know what the plan is. It'd be tough. I don't know if you can not put him as one of the options because he's too talented. I feel like
he's too talented. Yeah, you can't not put him as one of the options. But again, like when we go back to the team needs, just looking at what they need, it's D'Angelo Russell at point guard. He's only a true point guard too, and he's young. So why do you put?
I don't know. I mean, the Warriors were going to use him and Curry together, so he could probably move over. But then what do you do with Culver? So they're already invested there.
Yep. So I think we have to leave him off.
Okay, that's a tough call, but okay.
Yep. So we'll do.
Looking like Bryant.
Yep. We're gonna look at Marcus Bryant,
Perry Jackson,
Perry Puff,
with Collins, and small forward would definitely be an option. So, which one of the small forwards would they look at? We're talking maybe Portis. You got a couple Joiners in there.
I'm looking at Joiner. Yeah.
Joiner and Portis.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would do. Puff.
Perry Jackson, Marcus Bryant, Portis, and Joiner.
Yes.
I guess that's
Portis, Joiner, Bryant, and Puff. So they get a little size. They get a little bit bigger.
Harry says Hendrick's position should be small forward.
Who's that?
Harry G.
Oh, I think he can play both, actually.
Oh, can we check on that? Malachi Hendricks?
No, he's a point guard.
They have shooting guard, point guard.
Yep.
But he played already in Virginia Tech, right? So he's...
Yep.
Okay. So we can't really change it right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Culver, I guess, can move small forward. I don't know.
I think it's a pretty good list for them.
Perry Jackson. The Supernovas are kind of an odd team. I don't really know where they fit into the... So, Ahmed, the link there should be right by that comment. You need to be logged into your Google account, though. And Culver, he could move up to small forward.
It's tough. It's a really tough call.
I feel like Bryant is your man. I don't know.
Me personally, I think Marcus Bryant makes the most sense. You got guys in their 30s. You got guys in their 30s at that position.
Timer.
Yeah. You got
We're good because it was originally going to be 2 minutes.
Yep.
So we're good.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 2 minutes. We're already moving
XBA's
through.
pretty lax about that kind of stuff.
The commissioner said, no.
Thank you, Panda.
Move it for 1 minute.
ASP looks like a melted Barbie doll. A Ken doll, maybe,
That's the best comment of the whole night.
You got Culver. Yeah, a lot of guys were saying Culver, maybe. Could be a position maybe they could address that in the free agency. Like I said, there's going to be a couple guys in there that they could go after.
It's kind of crazy, just based on the positional need that Apollo St. Patrick is falling right now.
Yeah. All right. Pick is almost in here, guys. 5 seconds. Let's go and see what we got. The pick is in.
All right, see if they shut that off. Got 161.
Yeah,
okay, so it's going to be Marcus Bryant.
Marcus Bryant.
He got 88 votes. Look at that. Look at that spread. 23, 20, 30. It's Marcus Bryant.
I mean, yeah, he got a majority. That's pretty good.
Yep. Okay, Marcus Bryant's going to be your guys' pick for the SoCal Supernovas.
I hope he works out. Because SoCal, ASP he's fallen a little bit. But right now, you're going to have Kentucky up. So
did Kentucky plan this whole thing? Did they plan it all out? They're still going to get their man?
It might be the case. Raheem Savage still on the board, though.
Does St. Patrick fall again?
I don't know about that.
Let's take a look at the team needs one more time to get a refresher. Excuse me, guys. So we got Darius Garland here at point guard. Do you believe in Darius Garland?
I would.
Do they need Apollo St. Patrick? Because they could really use Raheem Savage there too. At shooting guard.
A lot of guys saying Raheem and a lot of guys saying ASP.
That's going to be a tough vote. It's going to be a tough vote.
But then do you address the power forward / center situation, whatever you end up doing with Anthony Davis? So that'll be up to you guys. So let's see who's on the board right here.
Okay, let's take a look. I think you have to put the top two here. You have to put St. Patrick up there.
I think the top 4 guys.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. So
that makes
St. Patrick,
sense.
Savage, Jackson, Hendricks.
Yep. Hendricks, Jackson, Savage, St. Patrick. Those will be your guys' choices for the Colliers. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Brock is saying Garland's overall gets to about 80.
At least he's got a little inside knowledge of how Garland progresses. You guys can use that to your advantage too. I mean, there's no harm in it.
ASP, I mean, he could move. You could try to play him out there at shooting guard. That's a possibility. Let's get that link going. Come on, buddy.
Okay, so Portugal, I had to delete all of the other responses for the Colliers form, so you should be able just to go in here and update it anyway. So you should be good.
Pick the Barbie. ASP.
Pick the Barbie.
Get Apollo St. Patrick ASAP. And your phone's going to die, my friend, pretty soon.
Okay. We'll get that baby charging.
Yeah. All right. Portugal, where are you at, man?
He's making it. We're good. Hendricks, St. Patrick, Savage, and Perry Puff. It's a good list. It is a good list.
Link will be out here in a second.
Are you guys having fun with this little format here? Yeah, we had a little hiccup, but for the most part,
yeah, it wasn't great.
I think overall it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty all right. See, the thing is once you decide to take it into your own hands, then you leave it up to me and you that we're going to catch up. We're going to get a lot of fire. We're gonna get a lot of fire in the comment section, and we kind of just didn't want that to happen. So we're leaving it up to you guys to make the picks. Want to leave it up to you guys to make the picks. Got 105 right now in freaking timer. It's tough. It's tough. Could you imagine if we did not have the moderators' help? Could you imagine that? So many buttons to click. So many things to consider. It's tough. It's a tough gig. So what do you guys got here? What do you guys say? Where's James Tashi? He's down in the bottom of the order. Taking Nkola was a bad call, not going to lie. Having a good time. Free Rakeem. Rakeem. Savage. Vote Rakeem. Oh, Envy. That's his guy, by the way. I'm gonna call him out on it. Bishop Enigma, thank you for the dono. $3 donation. And if I missed anybody else, Harry G, thank you. Thank you for the donation as well. I think who else? I think Keneal Mason, you sent in a donation as well. So, all right, so the pick is in, guys. 178 voted. Pick just came in.
This should be fun.
Here we go. So I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see what happened here. And it looks like Rakeem's... What?
Wow.
You, Envy. He vied for his own little guy.
And they're going to won him over?
Yeah, they're going to go with Rakeem Savage. He won kind of in a... I'm going to say it was a landslide. 101, and the next one was 54 for...
56%?
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah. I'm going to say it was a landslide. So there you go, guys. The Colliers have taken Rakeem Savage, and ASP continues to fall down the draft board.
Well, if he lands with... I mean, now the Lawmen have Colin Sexton. So I don't know if they're looking for the point guard.
Oh, my God.
The Jacks would be amazing.
They really would.
And so would Washington, but there's no way he's getting past the Jacks. But we'll see what Houston's going to do here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see that team needs for Houston.
This is a bit of an older team. Kind of disappointing how not too good they were. But you got Colin Sexton with CJ McCollum. Got a lot of shooting guards on that roster. But then you got Iguodala. I don't know if Robinson and Windler. I don't think that's going to be the answer. You got Millsap and Nicolo with Capella and Greg Monroe. So it's a team with a couple. They got some holes.
ASP. This is ASP. Oh my God! Stop letting him slide
to Houston. I don't know. I mean, you definitely have to consider that. So I'm thinking, yeah, small forward for sure.
Look at all the point guards that are available right now. Oh, well, that's because you're on point guards.
Yeah, hit point guard.
Sorry.
Perry Jackson. With Paul Millsap, you definitely would have to consider Puff there. I don't think Hendricks would be on the radar. Portis. You got Portis and Rosado with Joyner.
Rosado didn't show a whole lot during the tourney.
Yeah. So I definitely... Terrence Bell, I don't think they're looking at center. So what are you thinking here? Thinking St. Patrick, Jackson, Portis?
Are they going to... Well, they've got Sexton.
I know, but you can't not consider Apollo St. Patrick.
It's true. I mean, he was a national champion.
Yeah.
You can't not have him on the board, I guess.
Okay, so let's do Joyner, Portis, and Puff, and St. Patrick.
Okay. Puff, Portis, St. Patrick.
I mean, if the Jacks end up with St. Patrick, they're going to be in heaven. I mean, because that's what they wanted the whole time. I mean, if they were picking, like, if they got third in the lottery, that's who they're picking, right?
Right.
I mean, they got Dennis Smith, who was, everybody thought kind of last year, like, Dennis Smith was up and comer, and then, like, not really. It's kind of fallen off the map a little bit.
So are you guys going to go ahead and take my boy, Andre Joyner from Michigan. Guess what his number was? Number 9.
Yeah, the question I think here, Apollo St. Patrick, do you believe long-term in Sexton?
Yeah, do you believe in Sexton, or do you want to go with St. Patrick? That's really what it comes down to. So let's wait till some of these responses come in, and we'll get the timer going.
We'll get the countdown going this time. I missed it. It was my job last time. I missed.
In charge of the countdown.
Yeah.
There's a lot of buttons to click.
There is.
A lot of buttons to click. So Import gets that link
it's
going.
Live.
All right, so let's get the timer going there, guys. Boosh.
This could be where St. Patrick finally goes off the board. But Houston is desperate for small forward. Iguodala. You know. ASP to Vegas. Ticket sales go through the roof. Jersey sales through the roof. I would agree with that.
Could you imagine the marketing for that?
St. Patrick. We have Apollo St. Patrick in the chat right now. He says Sexton is doo-doo. He's texting from the convention center where they're holding the draft.
Yeah, he's propagandizing the whole draft process.
Yeah. You know how kids are today with their phones. Mm-hmm. They're on their phones 24/7 nowadays. So he's sitting there with his tuxedo.
So when am I
in the live chat?
When am I going to get taken? Why am I not getting considered?
He's saying, he's doing the Aaron Rodgers thing. He's like, you guys are not biggest regret will be not picking me.
All right. Okay. Pick is in.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Let's wait a couple seconds before Port gets that thing shut off, and I think we should be good. Okay, so it is going to be Perry Puff.
Oh, with 46.
St. Patrick loses again.
Where was St. Patrick at? 20.9%?
He got 34 to 76. So Perry Puff.
That'll be good for them. Vote. I mean, with with Millsap, whenever he ends up hanging up the sneakers, so. Yep, so we got Perry Jackson.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So the Las Vegas Jacks, they have a perfect opportunity to go ahead and take Apollo St. Patrick.
All right. I think this is it. This is it. And Sean agrees with me. Paul Millsap, twilight of his career. That's the right call. Jacks are on the clock. Let's take a quick look here. Maybe we should just hit the trigger and just draft St. Patrick right now.
Yeah, no kidding. He keeps falling. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe the chat thinks it's funny at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dennis Smith and Isaiah Thomas right now with Marcus Smart. You got Bogdanovich there. You got Charles Bassey, so maybe power forward. They'll be okay. Portis eats into a lot of those minutes, but definitely thinking a point guard is the pick, I think, for sure.
Yeah, you gotta have a point guard up there. Yep.
Would you consider Hendricks can play point guard, so he's on the board as well. A lot of
Blake Hudson's a pure shooter. There were some guys that we did not cover in the draft scouting episode that would be like Terrence Bell out of Penn State or Blake Hudson.
Yeah.
But Terrence Bell's a pretty solid player at center. Then again, they might not need a center.
They could consider Portis because he can play guard. Joyner not listed as a guard. Okay, so what do you think? St. Patrick, Hendricks, Portis, and Hudson.
I would throw Blake Hudson up there, yeah. The guy's a pure shooter. Jacks need some more offense. Yeah. I mean, he's a 3-level scorer. Yeah. You'd put Hudson up there with ASP.
Pretty sure that's the...
I do too. I think that's where everybody's going to go. But we could be proven wrong. It is totally possible. Again. Could be proven wrong again.
Could have Portis and Portis.
Where's Blake Hudson from again? Nebraska, Omaha.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Omaha.
Yeah, not too many power forwards left. I don't think they really had an option. Did Andre the Truth asks if ASP smoked some weed in a gas mask to be declining so fast in the draft. Apollo says, don't draft me. He says, don't draft me.
Oh, he's not going to play for the Jacks?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Shooting
Blake
guard.
Hudson's a shooting guard. He's communicating through the Google form.
I mean, it's pretty
Nebraska, Omaha.
It's innovative. You got to give them that.
Mavericks.
There we go.
The athletic director's Trev Alberts. I bet none of you kids remember Trev Alberts
No.
from ESPN. He used to argue with Mark May all the time.
I don't know who these people are.
Because you didn't watch college football from the year 1999 to 2009.
I watched college
That's
football back then.
Well, obviously not enough. If you don't know who Trev Alberts and Mark May are.
Oh, man. This
Man.
is the type of conversations that we have, don't we?
Let's see if we can get this thing going live here, Port. It's live. We're going. Yeah, the pick is in. No, it's not. Start that timer. Okay. Got it. And they might have changed it to Omaha. I don't remember. Port misspelled Nebraska.
Nebraska. Hey, don't pick on the Aussie.
He's Australian.
He's Australian. He's not from around
Give him a
here.
break.
He's not from around these parts.
You got some guy saying Hudson is the right pick.
It would be a sneaky pick.
That might
kind
be
of a sneaky
might be
pick.
thinking too hard. Kind of
That
pick.
it really would, because when you look at Malachi and Apollo, it's like those are alpha dogs.
Yeah. Jake 23 Matt says give Henry a chance. Blake Hudson for the win. I don't know.
Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. The pick is in, boys. What do we got? I'm thinking Apollo. Are they gonna troll us? Are we gonna be wrong here?
Port still got the link open. Should be closed pretty soon. In a second. Let's see it.
Apollo
There it
St.
is.
Patrick, 58%.
There it is.
He schooled everybody, guys. So he got the well and far majority there with 58%. So Apollo St. Patrick, you are going to the Las Vegas Jacks. Enjoy your time out there in the desert.
This will be a good fit. This will be a good fit for St. Patrick. I think he says St. Patrick is one of the best three-point shooters in the nation. I think that's the right call. So now up is Washington
Ooh, the Founders.
with the number 9 selection.
Yeah, one of my favorite teams,
What are they looking at here?
the Washington Founders. So thank you, Portugal, for doing that. We now have, I believe, Envy. Envy is going to start
taking
sending
over?
the links. Yep, Envy's taking over.
We'll see if he can spell Nebraska correctly. Let's look at the situation here for Washington. Dennis Schroeder, Ish Smith, and Nick Calathis. Okay. Buddy Hield, Tim Hardaway, set it, shooting guard. Small forward, DeRozan's pretty old, but they got Lehman and House. I think House is probably going to get some minutes. They got Vonleh at power forward. PJ Tucker, fairly old.
Yeah, they got
there.
some oldies there.
But they got Rashawn Holmes, who's pretty good. And Holmes should get a stats upgrade in the offseason. So something to think about. Holmes could be the starting power forward for the Founders. So let's see what they're looking at. So
I think
I
you
think
have
small
to
forward. I put all these small forwarders on the board and say, take your pick, guys.
Yeah, because they definitely need a small forward that's definitely one of these guys' talent level. So Portis, Rosado, Joyner, Jackson Perry. So this one's going to be kind of tough because all four of these guys have some of their own issues. Henry Portis, more of a face-up guy. He's not going to really back anybody down. So
6'8".
it just depends on what you like from your small forward. But Lloyd Rosado has some issues. A lot of people not utilizing, the coaching staff not utilizing him at Gonzaga like they thought that he thought that he should have been used. Jackson Perry coming out of a little small school with Tulsa. I mean,
That would be a good. I think that would be.
He was
the
the all-time leading scorer. By the way,
I would take a chance on Jackson Perry.
I would throw that out there. He was the all-time leading scorer at Tulsa. So he was a pretty darn good player.
Yeah.
So we're going to put all the small forwards up on the board. So Portis, who was a part of that Cinderella team in Illinois, so he's got some of that championship DNA going on there. So
So, yeah, Envy, we're taking all these small forwards.
Well,
Portis, Rosado, Joyner.
It's I guess Portugal's got the link still.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So the link should come from Portugal, and he'll supply that to you guys.
Mike Omniscient says, I hate the chill. Inferno votes Portis.
It's going to be close.
It's a hard call to make. I think it could go any which way.
Especially when dealing with all the same positions.
This will be a fun pie chart. I want it cut up in 4 pieces. Right down the middle. Perpendicular.
Do you have a prediction that you want to make?
I don't know who they're going to go with. All right.
Okay, Portis, Rosado, Joyner, or Perry? And you know the cool thing about all these guys is every one of these guys can do it all.
That's what you want.
Yep.
All right, the pick is out. Start that clock.
Let's get the timer going here, boys. We are underway.
Cooper asked when Indiana gets an XBA team. Maybe next offseason. I will say we should go through Season 2 a little bit faster. Obviously, we had a delay in November and then a delay in the playoffs. So I think now that we can get in a rhythm, I think we'll go a little bit quicker this time through the playoffs and through the regular season. So with that being said, we'll know what that mystery team is going to be. You know the 3 options. Everybody knows the 3 options. You're talking Minnesota, Indiana, Toronto.
Yeah.
Those are your 3 options. Those are the biggest. I guess if you want to call it an oversight on my end, you can call it an oversight. Those are the 3 teams on the board. So, but we're not doing that yet. It's going to be next year. A lot of people saying, Toronto. Okay, pick is going to be in
Michigan. I hope it's Joyner. Washington's one of my favorite teams. I hope it's Joyner. I hope Joyner was the pick, guys. So let's take a look and see who it is. 148 votes. Boom. Who is it? Henry Portis gets the dub. He got 72 votes. Man, he doubled up everybody there too.
Rosado. People sleeping on Rosado. So Portis is the guy for Washington. The next replacement for DeMar DeRozan. 6'10". 6'10". Is he playing the right position, or I don't know? he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a freak.
All right, now we got the Pilgrims. Somebody in the comments said the Pilgrims are trash. Let's take a look at the roster. I'm working on a lag here. Oh wait, Dragons. Dragons are up.
The Dragons.
Sorry, thrown off a little bit. So they got Kemba Walker, backup point guard Tyler Johnson, although he mixes in at shooting guard. Especially when you got like Connaughton and Baker. Right now, their starting shooting guard is Bogdanovic. So Winslow plays the forward, Bogdanovic at shooting guard, power forward Aaron Gordon. They're pretty loaded at power forward. And then they got Plumlee and Jacob Pirtle, I think. So, what do the Dragons need? They might be a good fit for that shooting guard. If we got Hendricks on the board.
Dude, Hendricks is so good. Blake Hudson would be an option too.
Could put center. Who we got left here?
Yeah,
Terrence
let's just
Bell.
keep going down and seeing what these guys got. Wally Cane's up there.
I don't think they would do that.
No.
I think he put. What about Floka?
Floka would be.
That right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Floka would be an interesting option there at number 10.
A lot of people saying Hendricks. I think Hendricks makes sense. If you did shooting guard, if you did Hudson, you want to go Hudson, Hendricks, Bell, and you could put Kozlov on there. How about that?
Yeah, I like it.
So do Hendricks, Hudson, Terrence Bell, and Kozlov.
Yep, so just repeat that one more time for Envy so he knows.
Some people say Floka. Floka could be an option. I mean, I'm going with Bell just because he was higher on the list. Floka was from Hungary. Can mix in at power forward.
Floka can bring some offense. Like that guy, he's a big dude that can. It's pretty great.
Terrence Bell's 6'11". Yep, Kozlov, good. So we'll do Terrence Bell and Blake Hudson. Kozlov's from Russia. Sinfully Cynical donates. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boston rebrand. Well, we unveiled the new Boston logo. I didn't have Paul Revere. I'm sorry. He looks like Jack Sparrow, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Pilgrims had a lot of facial. They had some facial hair back in the day.
They did.
You know, they had big beards. You know.
Kenny Mason, thank you. Thank you one more time. He's trying to buy the vote.
Oh man.
Spin it, Goldie, spin it. Spin it for Malachi. No, but for real, Malachi would be great. He'd be great for California.
Yeah. I think any of these picks would be good. So the last one was Blake Hudson from UNO. All right. Dakota says, when will we be announcing year 2? Very soon. I can't promise anything, but it'll be one of the next couple episodes.
No, given the workload for this series, we cannot promise dates. Yep. That's the biggest.
It'll be one of the next couple episodes.
Yep.
Okay, so we can send the link out.
Yep. I think we are good, Envy. If you want to send that link to everybody, we're through 10 picks. We've gone for an hour and 16 minutes. We're through 10 picks.
Oh man,
we're a third of the way through.
Well, you had 20 minutes with the
hiccup.
Trade.
Yeah,
20 minutes with the trade.
No joke.
All right. Mike says Boston's my new favorite. Okay, it was a split again.
That logo right there. Heck yeah.
Some people were saying they liked it a lot. Other guys are still a little disappointed. I'm trying to get Boston right. We're trying. All right, let's get that link out. Gotta go City Slickers. ASP wants a trade. Barons need a rebrand. Love the logo for the Pilgrims. All right. California. Envy. Envy, take your time, guy.
Take your time, bud. Take your time.
We're going to send it.
Yeah, we're just going to send it.
Time, guy.
We ain't messing around, boys. We're not messing around. Take your time.
We're going to send it.
Yeah, we're just going to send it. There you go.
Okay. Envy, what was going on there, buddy? What's going on? Okay, Gold. The link that Gold sent is the correct form. Please click that link. The GG9 form. I don't know what happened to Envy.
Something happened. We got 94 responses right now.
Okay.
So we're doing well. Oh my
so
God.
There's 4 questions. It'll be the first. What happened with that?
I don't have any idea.
Oh my God.
Who freaking knows?
It's the first one. The first one. Or you could vote all of them if you really wanted to.
Brutal. Abso-freaking brutal, boys.
Okay, it's that first one. Top one. So I picked all 4 people. That's good. All right, let's get the timer going. This is the right...
No, it needs to stop, actually.
Well, somebody ran away with it.
No, it needs to stop. Delete all responses.
Portugal.
Delete the responses. This wasn't Portugal.
I know, but we could get Portugal back on this, can't we?
Multiple choice required.
That's correct.
New link. Shorten the URL. Copy. Accepting responses. Yes. New link.
New link.
New link.
Bam.
There we go. New link, boys.
It's that one.
Use this one.
Even Eric is questioning Envy. Portugal, come back. Sharpeye says that's why you should employ me.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. We should be good. So I can come back, but only if you both agree on it. I agree. Come back, Portugal.
Port, it was too smooth. It was too smooth. What we can't have things way too smooth. We gotta have mess ups.
Sharpeye says this is like the Iowa caucuses. It's exactly like
it is. It
Iowa
is that. It is
It's the
that
same
for sure.
thing.
Yeah.
All right.
$136 responses. I think I'll send that link one more time in case people might have missed it. There is the link there for you guys. There we go. But see, I need to be able to pay attention to the comment section, so I can't be
Right.
typing people in and everything. So
Then
that's why-
Trelo Quest says a recap video. Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will be
Yep,
editing this down for people that did not make the stream.
exactly.
D-Ray suggests the Bruisers need gray alt uniforms. I can agree with that.
That'd be cool. That'd be sweet.
All right. Pick is up. Pick's good.
Yep, I'm waiting for responses. Boom, close the responses, and there is your pick. So Malachi Hendricks, 101, 66%. All the other options didn't even come close. So it's going to be Malachi Hendricks is the pick.
All that for a formality. It was a formality. Hendricks was going.
Well,
One of the most talked about long-range shooters.
yeah,
Pilgrims
he was
are on the board.
Pretty darn good.
And I hope Portugal is coming back because Envy disappeared. Let's look at Boston's needs right here. So, again, this is a bit of an older team. So you got Chris Paul. They have Wright, Robertson. I believe it's Robertson. Grayson Allen. You got Joe Harris, who can, I think, usually play shooting guard for this team. Draymond with Beasley, center Jarrett Allen. So that's the situation for Boston. With the new logo. They're going to keep this logo around as like an alternate logo, like a little something you can kind of wear on a little patch or something like that. They could be looking at point guard. That's a possibility. Small forward they could definitely use as well. So I think really the task is just to get younger. So what do you... Let's see. Blake Hudson. Joyner. This one's tough. This one's going to be tough. What do you think for the Pilgrims? Make him... Blake Hudson and the forwards?
They're just old.
I
They're
know.
just really old. They just need some youth in general.
I think we should throw Kozlov on there. Probably... Yeah, you'd have to consider Blake Hudson. Why don't we... This will be tough, though, because we got to make a call on the small forward. Because we're only going to take two small forwards.
I think Andre Joyner's got to be up there. Rosado, look at the Draft Express rank, though. If we're going to put the 14th guy up there, we got to put Rosado up there.
Yeah. So we want to do Rosado, Joyner, Hudson, and Kozlov.
Yes. That would be my pick. Yep.
Okay. Floka's out there, but, with Jared Allen, I don't know if they want to spend that pick.
On a center.
It says Hudson makes sense. Bench for a year or two. I'd agree with that. Okay, Portugal. Yes, we need you back.
I think Portugal is coming back.
We need you back.
We need you back, buddy. Sorry, Envy.
Was that our fault the whole time?
What?
With the link, or no? With Envy? We screwed that up.
I'm not going to place blame. I think we need to have a form at the very end of round 1 and say, who was the biggest moderator flop?
Oh, man.
Envy's starting to create a reputation for himself because he leaked some information about something.
He did?
Yeah, a long time ago.
He did.
Yep.
Portugal says, it's loading up. It's loading up. This is just like the real draft, guys. This is all the freaking time it takes.
It's true. It's true. Let's take a look at some numbers for these guys. What do you say? Let's back out and give some guys some numbers, some combine numbers. How about we do that while we're waiting for this selection to come through? So scouting, we'll go to some prospect scouting and just take a look at some of these guys. So
these guys were all drafted.
Yeah,
we're waiting on Portugal to get back.
Artem Kozlov, or Artyom Kozlov. I mean, do you see his numbers there? He's kind of, I don't know. NBA.com ranks him at the 21st overall. We're sitting here at number 11. So that could be seen as kind of a reach, but you take a guy like that if you're really...
Is Beaver higher ranked? Maybe you consider Beaver.
Beaver's actually higher ranked than Kozlov is. That's interesting. Juan Argueta in the 20s as well. Matthew Jennings there in the 40s. Tashi's up there at 25, but yeah, I don't think you consider taking Tashi here right now. Shooting guards, Blake Hudson. Blake Hudson's got to be up there for sure. But the thing with Artyom Kozlov is the volume of his shots. He takes way too many shots.
What's how you doing, Portugal? How are we doing out there? Telly says, I have to go. We'll check in later. Thanks for stopping by. He says, Gmail is crashing my computer. Why don't we send this one out?
What do we got?
We're going to go Rosado. Blake Hudson. We need a point guard, so we're going to go Beaver or Kozlov. Let's go Beaver. And then, how about Jackson? You want to go Joyner? I'll let you make the call. Okay. We'll try Joyner. Okay. So get that link out for you guys. Here we go. It's going. It is live. The final countdown. Mobile says Floka was robbed. I think Floka can come up here. Dustin says he hears it by crying baby.
It's my baby.
Yeah. Upstairs.
She's going nuts.
She's having a hard time. Devin likes Nebraska State. Well, we like Nebraska State too.
That is kind of the issue when you have you're trying to run a stream and it's crazy. It's crazy. Life is crazy right now, guys, so I appreciate you understanding. So
all right, 15 seconds on the board.
This has been a struggle to try to get, just, I don't know, man.
We'll see if we can make the forms beforehand. It would go a lot easier, but we don't know who's going to be on the board.
We can't make the forms beforehand because we have to know who's available.
Right.
And that's just the deal.
All right, let's check it out. We're the Pilgrims.
So we will close the responses. I'm going to wait till about 1:30. So
got it.
1:31. Close those responses. See what we've got.
Tight. Did we get a tie?
Oh, we got a tie.
Oh my goodness.
Hudson and Joyner, 46-46. So, ready?
Okay.
I'm going to open up.
Let's go for it.
I'm going to open it up. So, if those of you guys that did not get a vote in.
Do we still have? Still got the link out there.
The link is still out there. So if you got shut off and it said this form is closed, try it again. We'll get it to about maybe 150. If we can get that to 150, we should be okay.
All right, let's look at it. We should be good. We got one vote, a couple votes.
Yep.
Link was still out there. Okay.
Link is still out there. Send it one more time.
One more.
135, 136.
Let's hope we don't tie again.
Okay, 140. I think we're good.
Okay, let's do it.
144. Boom. Did we get another tie? 137.9 to 33.8. So Andre Joyner is the pick. 55 to 49.
Joyner's the call.
That's your final tally for the pick. So it's going to be Andre Joyner for Boston.
Okay.
For Boston.
Aaron Carey says, flip a coin, speaking of the Iowa caucus. Andre
Yeah,
Joyner.
No joke.
Okay.
No
So
joke.
we still have the old Pilgrims logo and jersey.
Well,
Okay.
we can change that.
Can't.
We can change that.
Oh, well, now you're putting it over his face. Okay, next pickup. Wisconsin Bandits. The Bandits are on the board. Now, let us see what we got going on here. They need a couple things. Let's look at the roster first. Really quick. Team needs. What do we got? We got Joel Embiid. Rozier with Jalen Brunson. Then you got Jalen Brown. Young shooting guard. Covington. So, power forward. Power forward. Because right now they're playing Larry Nance. Larry Nance and James Johnson are mixing in there at power forward. Yes, I think Smilajic. I think I said his name right. Yeah. I think power forward would be a great fit. Problem is, how are they looking on the power forwards here?
Wisconsin's
Not a
kind of a
ton.
tough. Wisconsin's a tough team to figure out what exactly that they might need.
Yeah, they really were looking for power forward. So if we did, Garrett Racine. You got Tayshaun. Could Tayshaun go this high?
Lamilton Tayshaun?
I think it's Lamilton.
It's either Lamilton or
It's
Lam.
Lamilton.
Yeah, it's Lamilton. You're right.
So
You're
the
right.
power forward, the top rated looks like Seager. Anton Seager. I think we should put him on the board. If we sort by Draft Express rank. Seager's the top power forward on the board.
He would fit better than anybody else from power forward group. Yeah. So Anton Seeger should definitely be up there.
Yeah. I think Rosado.
They could use some more. I don't know. They could use some more offense.
I think Seager, because according to Draft Express rank, they got Seager to power forward. So I do think that
Everybody's saying Floka though. They definitely want Floka up on that board. But with Joel Embiid,
Joel Embiid. So I don't know. Jackson Perry, small forward that's not really.
Sylvester Forbes is up there.
What do you think?
You guys remember
Shooting guard?
Sylvester Forbes?
This one's tough, guys.
It's very tough. It's very tough.
Well,
They kind of just would need to take the best available player. in my
yeah.
opinion.
You want to stick with best available player? Plus, we'll put Seager on there as well. So, let's go Rosado. I think Jackson Perry, right?
Yep.
And then Wally Kane. He was pretty tall, right? 6'10"?
Tyus Knight would be a pretty solid pick too.
Point guard, you could put Beaver on there because they got Rozier, so not amazing. Jacob Briers, I agree with him. He says Seager, Kozlov, Hudson, Rosado. Seager, Floka, Kane, Rosado, according to Harry.
That's
so
an interesting
okay,
one.
let's go with that.
Well, because he paid.
Thank you, Harry.
Because
We gotta make a
donated.
decision. We gotta go. Let's do Seager. All right. Is Envy or is Portugal back on?
Yes.
Okay. So we're doing Anton Seager. Wherever he went. There he is. Getting a lot of Floka love. Let's put Floka.
Seager, Floka.
Rosado. And Beaver. Seager, Floka, Rosado, Beaver. Joshua Beavers, Australia. Rosado's, he's fallen a little bit in this draft.
Just a tad. Draft Express has got him at 8. But it's just one of those things, like, he's got the potential in some of their eyes, but he just, you got to look at it from like a sim league style of scouting, because he wasn't really used in the Gonzaga.
Yeah, so form should be coming out, guys. Thanks for holding. This was a tough one. It was a very tough one.
Yeah, to try to figure out who they're gonna go after. Wisconsin was one of those teams where what
on the program. All right, so
yeah,
where's that link? Where's that link? It's out. Portugal sent the link. Thanks for hanging, Portugal. What time is it in Australia?
9:36 right now. Out on the East Coast.
This one's tough. Seager might be underrated. I don't know if that's a good. I think that's probably a good pick for them.
Well, look at this. Look at the spread. You got power forward, center, small, shooting guard. I like how they're not addressing the point guard with Terry Rozier, which is good. Which is fine.
Beaver's point guard.
Oh, well, we got almost on a shooting guard.
Devin says Ardmore's overrated. I agree.
Whoa! The hot take.
All right, picks in, guys. We have 106. Let's see it. We have...
Oh, he closed it too, right on time.
Anton Seager out of Germany.
So you made him you spread the love for Anton Seager. There we go, guys.
It makes total sense. He's going to get a lot of minutes, I think, as a rookie. Germany. So he's got the yellow and black already.
Yeah.
So he's good to go.
Okay.
Okay, Leopards.
LA Leopards with their rebrand.
There's the new Leopards logo. I hope everybody likes it. Okay. Now, their situation. Power forward might be an issue, but we don't have a lot of power forwards. Jamal Murray at point guard. Shooting guard, they will play Wiggins, but they got Okogie and Romeo Langford. So they're playing Wiggins, DeAndre Hunter at forward. They got Blake Griffin, but then they got PJ Washington, and then they have Tice with Jackson Hayes. So this is a very young team, but I mean with a young bench at least. So where they go from here, they pretty much have an option at every position. You know, they have a young option at every position. I think that's the takeaway for the Leopards. So they're in that enviable position of take the best player on the board. So I think Rosado, Rosado, Jackson Perry. The center is the one issue that you could go. So probably Floka would have to be on here. But then what do you do with Terrence Bell? A lot of people saying Floka.
You know, Anton Seager was picked right ahead of LA, and you got Blake Griffin, who's injury prone, and he's just old. Poor
PJ
power
Washington
forward would be. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Floka's a good call. We do Floka, Rosado. A lot of people talking Hudson and Bell. So why don't we do that?
Yep.
Blake Hudson, Bell, Floka, Rosado. I think that's the call. He says Floka will get wasted here. He could get in the mix.
Who said that?
He might get a lot of minutes at this other thing that you guys don't know about.
Who said that?
That was Jack's Facts.
Oh, Jack's Facts.
Yeah.
He tunes in on our team builders.
He could get a lot of minutes on that other project that we're not allowed to talk about.
Well, you basically just gave it away.
I'm not giving anything away.
You just gave it away.
They can figure it out. They figure it out. Blake Hudson, Nebraska, Omaha. Terrence Bell, Penn State. Center. Okay. They're good at small forward. Yeah, I mean they are. They are. DeAndre Hunter. But Hunter can float around, and you got Wiggins can float around. So, I mean, like I said, the Leopards are in that spot. Best player available. Center is the one issue that they could address in the draft. It's true. Devin Apollo went to the Jacks. He slipped a little bit, but he went to the Jacks. So let's see where that link is. Give me that link. Apollo St. Patrick was picked by Las Vegas. Floka could play power forward. I think he could too.
Yes.
He could float around.
Well, we had a message about trading, and we attempted that, but it just doesn't work live. It just doesn't work
With this format. Not very well.
No.
Obviously,
No.
in real life, you would get some movement going. But
Yep. So
Leopards
unfortunately,
up and running.
for XBA live streams, when we're giving you guys the power for a lot of this,
I'm happy that the fans have stuck around.
most of them,
Yeah, it's a lot.
it's starting to die down a little bit.
It's good. We had a lot of action,
Yeah,
or a lot of time.
I would imagine that we're going to get a lot of criticism for the way that this was run in the comment section. But
You know what though? It's the Leopards, when they put their team together, they really went with kind of a younger bench. Maybe costing the playoffs. I don't know. But Harry G says, quick interim message to say thanks for the series. I watch this more than TV. XBA is the go. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
oh, geez, thanks, Harry. $7.99. Thank you,
Picks
man.
in.
Thank you.
I think pick form should be closed. Let's see it.
Ready, guys?
Are we ready?
Boosh. Oh, a little
What's
bit of
the
a
call?
split here. Floka
Floka.
and Hudson. So Hudson's continues to fall a little bit, but Floka is the pick for
think
the
that's,
LA Leopards.
That's the right call.
There's a lot of Floka fans out there, and
gotta
they're going
find
to go
them,
with Floka.
Where's he at? There. Oh, there he was. Dang it. I was going to give up. Just go to center. It'd be easier. Stanisov Floka out of Hungary is the selection. City Slickers will be up next. 7-footer out of Hungary. All right. City Slickers are up. Here's a team that's pretty well balanced, and again, they're in that spot. They pretty much have everything covered. I mean, so it's going to be tough to address what they're going to do. I mean, they got Eric Bledsoe with LaMelo Ball is on there as well. They got Gary Harris, kind of young. Crab and Brokoff shoot the threes. Harrison Barnes, maybe backup small forward. This would be a beautiful spot for Lloyd Rosado. Center is a possibility. So Terrence Bell is probably looking as the City Slickers. Could be a very possible thing. So I'm thinking you're looking at Rosado, Perry. Don't need shooting guard. It's going to be Terrence Bell. And I hesitate to put Kane because then you got 3 forwards or small forwards. What do you think here? Tayshaun?
I mean, Beaver's the best guy, isn't he? I mean, Draft Express rank, 2K rank.
But they got LaMelo Ball and
That's
Bledsoe.
true. Yeah. So you don't need that.
Yeah, so we're going Bell, Rosado, Perry, and then we got to figure out the 4th choice.
Forbes.
Yeah, what's his? Does he have a?
Everybody likes
secondary?
Forbes.
Some people talking Forbes.
Oh, I know that people like him from Syracuse.
Like Hudson, just shooting guard. Bell, Rosado.
Marcus Bryant, Raheem Savage is overrated. Bell or Perry, Rosado slipping, Forbes. Damian Dillard, pick me. I hear a baby in the background. Yeah, that's my baby. The door is shut. We're downstairs, but things get crazy.
Wrigley's crying. The dog is crying. Jackson Perry is the other one. Jackson Perry from Tulsa. So that fourth one, though, I don't know what to do with that. Do you just want to put...
We need to get a point guard up there. Do the City Slickers need a point guard?
No. Probably shooting guard. I'd just put Hudson.
Hudson's got to be up there.
Beaver can play both. But they got LaMelo, so I think just Blake Hudson's probably good.
And we'll throw Blake Hudson on there one more time. Balake Hudson.
All right, so we get the link out. City Slickers, I like this team. I predict that they will be a playoff team this year.
I could see that. I don't have any qualms about that.
Yeah.
No disagreement there.
Problem is, there's a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that could be playoff teams. Basically, every team that made the playoffs and everyone that missed by a few games has a chance. So, how's that for analysis? You got about...
This is the XBA, man.
You got about 14 teams that could really get in the mix.
This is the XBA. We got a lot of close teams.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting because what's going to end up happening, guys, is I can see this happening, is that the...
Link is out.
I can see that the draft might separate a lot of teams from each other from year number 2, year 3. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but obviously drafts are huge. Draft and offseason and free agency are huge. And we'll actually go over free agency a little bit later on next week.
Wow, Mike Omniscient says Savage is going to be the top 15 in points per game next year.
Dang.
That's bold.
That is bold. That's very bold. That's a bold hot take.
Mm-hmm. He claims to be omniscient, so that means he knows everything. We're running down that timer. We got about 19 seconds. He said, "Mods, why you do this? Why we do what? What pick was Miami? Should be
24.
Yeah, they're coming up in a bit. It'll be later. Okay, picks in. Okay, what do we got?
What do we have? Split. Bell with
tight.
35. Rosado with 42.
Lloyd Rosado.
Okay. Lloyd Rosado is going to the New York City Slickers.
Okay. Oh, Donald, we don't block your chat. I can't play the song. It's, I don't know. Pink Floyd. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that song.
So Lloyd Rosado is the pick.
Okay. Lloyd has found a home. It's going to be the backup
Man,
small forward.
that's
for the
tough
City Slickers.
for Lloyd because he's now in the bright lights of New York.
Yeah.
A lot of things are going to...
I think he'll be all right. He can handle it out there. It's a big culture change, though, coming from Spokane, Washington. Okay. Now the Cyclones. Russell Westbrook, 31 years old. Carter Williams, also fairly old, so they don't have a young point guard option. Kevin Huerter. They got Anunoby at small forward. So young, okay, here's the thing with Cyclones. Definitely don't need any big men. They are set at power forward and center. They are set. So they need point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
Yeah, they need some offense. Russell Westbrook, I know that he's kind of that ball hog. He can't do it all, though. I mean, he is getting up there a little bit. Blake Hudson would be a perfect pick, in my opinion.
So let's do Jackson Perry, Tulsa, Blake Hudson, Nebraska, Omaha. We should put Wally Kane on the board. I think we haven't had Wally Kane. And then
Kane's got it, yeah.
Josh, let's do Beaver, because he's listed higher on the board. The big board. Oh, I went too far. Josh Beaver's right there on the big board. So let's do Beaver. So we'll have Kane, Beaver, Perry, Hudson. Everyone's saying Hudson, no question.
Damian Dillard, he's still vying for himself here. Dillard, so we saw in the scouting video, Dillard's got some, if we just sort this out here, if we go to Dillard, I think he was a shooting guard. Yep, there's Dillard. So he's ranked 46th. So he seems like a late first versus a mid first. If we go by Draft Express rank, you've got Hudson, Beaver, Bell, Forbes. This is a pretty big list, pretty good list. And some of these guys are just seen as a little more overall player versus where Dillard is at. So I think that makes sense. If I'm Dillard, I'm actually thinking that, I'm kind of lucking out. I'm kind of lucking out a little bit. Only because you get to probably go to a playoff contending team. So that's also something to consider. And I noticed that because I was in charge here, I did not start the timer. So we'll get this going a little bit since now the responses are starting to come in. That actually might have worked out just fine. Take a look at the chat. Floka is greater than LeBron. Westbrook, Hudson, next Harden, Westbrook. Could be. Rice Water, Damian is pure shooter. That he is. He is. I wanted Beaver for New York City Slickers, says Tony Skur. Fly Guys, James Tashi. We want Tashi. Ryan says Power get Perry. That would not be a bad pick. Perry's super underrated. Watch him be a top 5 rookie. Now that would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. Sinfully cynical. Dillard looks like a diva wide receiver from HBO's Ballers. Man, all the hate. ASP wants out. Everybody keeps saying that. ASP wants out. ASP wants out. All right, so the pick is in. I noticed that we're starting to drop off a little bit. The response is at 93. I appreciate you guys hanging out. But that's okay. That's okay. We got off to a little bit of a rough start, but I think we're hitting our stride here. 93 responses. They want Blake Hudson. We got 58 votes there. Yeah, nobody else was close. It's Blake Hudson all the way. So that will be the pick for the San Diego Cyclones. So there we go, guys. Blake Hudson is the man. Now the Vancouver Vortex are now going to be up on the clock. Let's go ahead and advance that screen. Let's get to the Vancouver Vortex. All right, so what do we got here for the Vortex? I think it's kind of a tough call for me because point guard, they got TJ McConnell there at 28. He's only a 76. Damian Lillard just hit 30 years old, 92. So you're going to rely on Lillard for quite some time out there in Vancouver. So maybe you don't consider point guard. You got Michael Bridges at 23. Shooting guard could be a possibility with Daniels at 29 and Ginobili at 41. So it's kind of a little bit thin there at shooting guard. Joe Ingles, 32, 28. Tony Snell, so small forward again. This mid part of the draft has been very small forward heavy. LaMarcus Aldridge at power forward. It seems like this is the spot. Power forward seems to be like the spot. 34, 33. Yeah, power forward might be it. Centers, you got Cauley Stein and Biyombo. I don't know. You kind of do need that big man and power forward, I think. So power forward, small forward. I think those are the spots that we got to focus on for the Vortex. So when we go ahead and we look here at our list, Jackson Perry definitely should be up on that board. Wally Kane could team up with Willie Cauley-Stein from Kentucky. So definitely those two guys have to be up there as well. Sylvester Forbes, you could get another shooting guard up there. We got to get a little bit younger. Josh Beaver at point. I think he's only a point. Is that right? No, he can be a shooting guard too. He's the number 1. What does that say? Position rank number 1? I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to put Josh Beaver up there. Yeah, we got to put Josh Beaver up there, guys. So I think, let me get this right. Jackson Perry, for sure. Wally Kane. Jackson Perry, Wally Kane, Forbes, and Beaver. Oh, man, this is tough. Because Lamilton Tayshaun, too, is pretty solid. Well, we're looking at forwards and small forwards. Small forwards and power forwards for the Vortex. So I have made the executive decision that we are going to go after Jackson Perry, Wally Kane, Sylvester Forbes, and Josh Beaver.
Okay. I think that's a good call. You could go Dillard. The fans are saying Dillard. You got Lillard and Dillard.
I know. He's Lillard and Dillard?
Yeah.
You want to do a reach here? This would be a reach. I'm telling you, it would be a reach.
Okay. I mean, maybe replace Beaver because they're set at point guard. They're fine.
I'm just going to tell you guys it'd be a reach. Small forward, we want Jackson Perry from Tulsa. And then we also want
you had Wally Kane.
Small forward, Wally Kane from Kentucky. And then the last option.
They're looking at. They have Bell or who else?
We got 2 forwards. We don't need a center. 2 forwards, and we need another guard up there. So we got Forbes and Sylvester Forbes.
Okay.
Or Beaver. Beaver was the number 1 ranked, so we got to put Josh Beaver up there, just for an option. Got to give people options.
Okay. Let's try it. City Slickers. What'd they pick? I was gone. I had to take the dog out.
Cyclones, you mean?
Oh, City Slickers. They got Rosado. Right. I'm surprised Beaver didn't go to the San Diego.
Yeah, who did they take? They took Hudson. They took Blake Hudson.
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Blake Hudson.
That makes sense.
All right, so Perry, Dillard, Kane, and Beaver. Pretty good list.
All right.
Pretty solid list. And the reason why we're going after forward is because you've got Aldridge is old. That power forward.
True.
You've also got the forwards, actually shooting guard too. It's a little thin. Ginobili's your backup at 41 years old.
We did have a lot of power forwards in this class, really, right? At least highly rated. I mean, you had Tayshaun, Brady Dye. He's listed at 47. Racine could have worked.
Prince Jr. too, by the way, guys. We did not cover him, but he's from Georgia. He's from high school, I think. But he's 7'7".
He's really tall, right?
He's 7'7". He's a huge, big man.
All right. Clock's running.
Clock is running.
4
Clock
seconds.
is moving. Here we
You
go.
might buy a Vortex Dillard jersey right now.
Dillard and Lillard. All right, the pick is in, boys. Who do we got? And turn it off.
Of
you
course.
knew it was going to happen. So Damian Dillard is going to go to the Vancouver Vortex. He can develop into something special.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He's going to be a good time. He's going to be a big time shooter.
We got a lot of shooting guards.
I know.
It's going to be hard to make a decision if you're a team in need of a shooting guard. But Dillard's off the board, number 17 overall from Yale.
Good job, guys.
Very coachable.
That way, the jump don't get him. Good job.
All right. Next up is the Columbus Basket Hounds. Okay, team needs. Here's what we got. Point guard, Derek White. Definitely, they could draft a point guard. Shooting guard, they got Hero and Dotson. You got Barton and RJ Barrett, Zion, Patrick Patterson, and Montrezl Harrell with Isaiah Stewart at center. So they're probably pretty good there. Center, power forward. Small forward, they're fine, I think. So probably looking at point guard. I think point guard is the move for the Basket Hounds. So we are looking at Kozlov. You could throw one of the guards, the shooting guards on there. I think Kozlov, Beaver. You think it's time for Juan Argueta?
Juan Argueta. I know that Wally Kane's got to get put up there. Did we look at their needs?
Yes.
And
so
you're thinking they want to go guard.
I think it's just point guard. That's really what they're looking at. So definitely Josh Beaver, Argueta, and I think we can put up Forbes.
Yeah, Forbes would be good for him. Yeah.
Jackson Perry, the only reason I wouldn't put Perry on there is because they have RJ Barrett already at that spot, so I think that's fine.
Okay. All right. And by the way, thank you, J-Rock, for the donation. $5.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're still holding strong at 307. Keep it over 300.
Yeah, keep it over 300. Okay, so who's the fourth option? We got Kozlov, Beaver, Argueta.
And Sylvester Forbes. Shooting guard.
Tyus Knight kind of falling a little bit.
Tyus Knight's rated 23rd. I mean, we could have put him on there.
Forbes is rated higher though.
Right.
And he did
I
win.
think I went with the draft rank.
He was a crucial player in that national championship run for Syracuse.
Jim Boeheim won a championship. He's been out of it recently at Syracuse.
All right, we are good with the link.
Very close.
We are good with the link, Port. If you can send that out, it'd be great.
All right. We good?
Yep.
Not out yet. Let's pause that. Where's that link? Portugal still going? No. All right. We got it. We're out. All right. This is a young team. Columbus, extremely young. I think that any one of these guys would be a good fit. They're just getting younger. That's not true. Everybody else on the team got a year older. Beaver's the best fit. Hey, Pedro. Apollo St. Patrick went to the Jacks.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Slipped.
If you take Josh Beaver, you've got Beaver, RJ, Zion, Tyler Hero.
Whew. It'd be dangerous.
It's going to be in a few years. It's going to be nuts. I think Zion will take the next step. And
Maximilian St. Paul might be coming off the board soon. Jazor says tough one between Beaver and Kozlov.
Yeah, Kozlov, he can score.
Hex in.
He can score. Kozlov is a scorer, but he's such a volume shooter. It's tough because he misses a lot of shots too. And the pick is going to be Beaver with 52% of the vote. So Beaver is the guy.
I think that's a good pick. I'm working on a delay, so it might take me a minute to get there. Joshua Beaver from Australia, 6'2", going to the Basket Hounds. One of those international players seems to sprout new abilities. Okay, next one up is the Detroit Power. And again, my lag. Detroit. What are we looking at? Kyle Lowry, age 34. They do have, I believe, if I say this, Dosunmu out of Illinois. So that's a possibility at point guard to eventually replace Kyle Lowry. Shooting guard, a bit older. Got Bradley Beal, though, so pretty good. Small forward, Josh Jackson, Denzel Valentine. Although they do have, let me see if I say this right, Belicia, who can also play small forward. So Detroit's got some options here. They do have some options. DeMarcus Cousins, pretty old at center. That might be something to think about. Although I see a lot of Argueda. I think he likes the power, right? I think he was lobbying for that. So maybe what we need here, we'll put Juan on there. But then also Terrence Bell, Jackson Perry for sure. And who's the fourth guy? Tyus Knight, maybe?
Let's keep going down that. Just keep going down that board here. Just keep looking at some guys.
St. Paul.
It's tough.
We could put St. Paul on there.
Look at that list one more time. Definitely need to address point guard. It seems like the obvious choice there is point guard. You could possibly maybe get a little bit better, hopefully, at power forward. I mean, it's old too. Yeah, I think power forward, center, and point guard are your definite spots that you want to look at. So point guard, you want Argueda.
Yeah, I think he's been lobbying for Detroit, so we'll throw that one out there.
So we want Argueda, we want
Jackson
Perry, and we want a point guard probably. Or a power forward. But then again, like when you look at the ranks here, it's not good. It's not good.
Garrett's looking pretty good, though. I mean, he's 25th, though.
Center, yeah.
Small forward. A lot of guys saying small forward, so.
You could put one for every position up there.
I think Terrence Bell, then Jackson Perry. We could go Wally Kane if you want another small forward. And then Argueda.
Okay, all right. I agree with that. One Argueda. Perry, Kane, Terrence Bell, right?
Yep.
Is that your guy?
Yep.
Terrence Bell. So one more time. Terrence Bell, Perry, Kane, Argueda. I think those are the choices.
A lot of guys saying one. Second SEC player drafted. This is still more than the entirety of the Pac-12. All right. Link is out. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's see what's going to happen. We're halfway through.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know what? The jump
It's
and
10
the... It's 10 o'clock. It's taking 2 hours. The jump and the arrows, we're going to make those picks ourselves.
That'll go fast.
That'll go fast. Yep.
I will go as fast as humanly possible to get my pick in.
If you do
I
that...
won't even look at it. I'll just be like, him.
You're going to screw up.
I'm going to take the top shooting guard available. I got Alexander Walker. I'm not 100% sold on Alexander Walker. I'm like 77% sold. But we need, we're going to need an option.
If Juan Argueda goes to Detroit, I'd probably cry. Is that in joy? Are you crying in joy, or are you
Anon
crying?
says this is fun. Don't worry about the time.
Okay. All right. Well, as long... God, I'm really freaking out about that, though. I'm really worried about the response we're going to get in the comment section after this.
Well, that's why we're going to cut it. We're going to slim it. We're going to slim it.
Okay, so it should be closed. Responses are coming in, and we've got a Jackson Perry selection. Juan Argueda had 35. Only missed it out by 6 votes.
Okay, good call.
But Jackson Perry will be the selection, and we'll go ahead and take Mr. Jackson Perry, the all-time leading scorer at Tulsa.
I wonder if the player that I leave it on the screen influences the vote. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
I don't know.
Highest vertical among the small forwards. That's good to see. Okay, Phoenix. The Gila Monsters are up and running. What do they need, I wonder? I always end up with the point guards.
Look at Noah I thought I was going to be the slow one. Woof. Good job, Ford. Welcome to the Noah Hour. All right, so Noah, you guys will be getting a form from Noah U.
Okay,
I don't think he has the blue marker on him, but
all right.
There you go.
Lonzo Ball, Devin Booker. They got Middleton. I don't know how to say that name. Avija, the Israeli dude. I think he might be a little highly rated in this game. I should probably tone him down. He's like a bench player in the EuroLeague right now. But they like his upsides. Trey Lyles, power forward maybe. And then they got Bam
Adebayo.
Pretty solid team. Like they have an option at every position. So tough call for Phoenix. Terrence Bell, Wally Kane. I think they're probably looking for like a do-it-all kind of guy, right?
Well, Wally Kane can definitely do it all.
How about St. Paul?
St. Paul's more defensive. He can score a little bit, but yeah, he's...
I think we should put St. Paul on because he's kind of a flex player.
Kind of a do-it-all guy.
You want maybe Wally Kane.
Yep, definitely Maximilian St. Paul.
You could put a power forward on. So if we put Racine, because he's the highest rated.
Racine would be interesting.
Yeah. So let's put Racine, Bell, St. Paul, and Kane. I think that's the right move.
Racine, St. Paul,
Boston College.
Bell, and Kane. All right, so Racine is the only guy that needs to be put up left on the board. Positional rank is 4th. That might actually update when the picks come through. I don't know, because he could be the 4th rated. I don't know how 2K works. If they're saying he's the number 4th rated power forward of the group that's left of the available players.
Well, he's the top rated. According to Draft Express, he's the top rated guy. So
okay.
All
right, so Noah should be sending that link out, guys.
Well, I guess saying Racine might be a good pick. Hey, Kennedy, shoot. If you got a question, go for it. Imagine a Dillard Vortex jersey. Somebody in the Portland area would wear that, and they'd be like, don't you mean Lillard?
Don't you mean Lillard? You spelled it wrong.
And what are the Vortex, anyway? So,
all right, Noah. You're up. Send that link.
We need that link. Phoenix. I wonder if Phoenix could be a playoff team next year. I think that would be a good fit. We're going to send that link. All right, link's out. Link is out. Start that timer, sir. What about a jersey that says Lillard, but a D's placed over the L, so it reads Lillard and Dillard? We're going to have fun saying that. Lillard to Dillard. Do some Kevin Harlan. Lillard to Dillard. That'll be fun. All right. We're doing good on responses. 82. Time is ticking down, though. Floca has a better hairline than Caruso. It's probably true. That's probably true.
That kind of made my night.
Yeah.
Floca has a better hairline than Dillard. All right. So 91 responses. And
couple in there. Let's
we
close
should
that.
be good.
Bad
Close
boy.
them out.
Oh, this was tight.
Look at the spread.
Looking at Racine. Oh, again, the guy I left it on.
Yeah, you
It's
did.
influencing the vote.
Yeah, you did. You influenced the vote. So Garrett Racine, kind of the do-it-all. He was a physical freak at the combine. He ran the
That's what
third
they like.
fastest.
Yep.
He was the he had the most bench press as well. So that's an interesting pick. I think I like that one.
Jump out of the gym. Pittsburgh Paladins on the clock. Guys, Paladins, what are they looking at? Got some talent left on the board there. They're going to have some options here. Let's check out the roster really quick. Well, let's see. We got Spencer Dinwiddie and Brogdon. So they got two guys who could play point guard, although they're going to have Brogdon at shooting guard, along with Rodney Hood and Bullock. So they're looking okay there. They got Reddish with Bridges. Power forward, Jordan Bell. Definitely need a power forward. So that pick kind of hurt with Racine off the table. That one kind of hurt for the Paladins, with Karl Anthony Towns at center, of course. So, let's see. What do we have?
You're probably not addressing center.
Yeah. They have Zubac. Zubac is the backup center. So Zubac and Karl Anthony Towns. So I'm thinking Wally Kane. They need that power forward though. Tayshaun. Tayshaun's definitely going to be on the radar.
Yeah, despite that rank.
Alston, Tayshaun. Let's put Tayshaun and AJ Alston.
Yep, give him some options. Yeah.
So we'll go with the power forward spot. And then a lot of Wally Kane. Definitely want Wally Kane on there. 6'10", but he's listed as like shooting guard as a secondary spot. So we're gonna go Wally Kane. Power forward was AJ Alston, LaMilton Tayshaun. And fourth option, let's put we can put Tyus Knight for the skill. I think that's fine. Tyus Knight. Tyus Knight out of Minnesota. Got Jordan Bell as their other power forward, so. They're partial. Okay, form's out. We got the form. Okay. Yeah, we know. We had it on mute. We're good. Only reason I said Terrence Bell, I mean, that might be supposed to be power forward, but. I guess we could have had Terrence Bell.
They've got KT.
Well, they got Towns and Zubac. But yeah, I think some depth behind Jordan Bell would work. I think Wally Kane would be good if it ends up being Wally Kane. We'll see. Kentucky. All right, the pick is in.
Let's wait till about 100 responses so we can get a good flow in there.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, 95. 96. Somebody got the last vote in. It was close between Tayshaun and Kane. So it was literally one vote. One vote split them up. So it's going to be Wally Kane out of Kentucky.
Okay.
Over Lamilton Tayshaun, excuse me. Okay,
that was that was tight.
That was the closest one. It was the closest vote.
I think this is your Terrence Bell right here, man. Denver Summit.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely need a big guy. With Gasol, the Gasol brothers are pretty old.
Yep. So let's see what we got for Denver. We are looking at Ben Simmons with Satoransky. So I think point guard.
It's off the
probably
board.
Fine.
Yeah.
Danny Green, a bit older. Got Lonnie Walker. They're going to see what how they're gonna work with him. Small forward is an option.
Torian Prince a little bit older.
Prince was really good. They got Markkanen. And then center, they do have Dante, Infali Dante.
He's a 71. Yeah, you could, but see, that's the thing. Like, you could take another center because then you could have both those guys duke it out.
The Gasols are probably gone after this year.
Yeah, I think center is the obvious choice, but you never know.
So let's go definitely Terrence Bell.
Yep. Shooting guard was a possibility.
Yep. We can put we can go with Tyus Knight.
Yep.
At shooting guard. Let's sort by rank and see what we got. St. Paul. I think they could roll with St. Paul. He can play both. Good defender.
Gives us some depth a little bit.
And what else do we got? Any other suggestions, guys?
Keep going down that list.
Van Casey, we haven't talked about him much tonight. And,
these guys are a little bit down the order.
Will Walsh, yeah. They're listed as a C.
There's still really good players up here on the board. Yeah, I think you got to definitely do Terrence Bell, Tyus Knight, St. Paul.
Let's go St. Paul. Or, and Forbes. So we'll do Maximilian St. Paul and Sylvester Forbes. Casey's interesting. St. Paul, A- defense.
Yeah, Van Casey's solid, just like T&J was talking about in the scouting video. He's probably the safest guy in the entire draft, but yeah, we'd go Terrence Bell, Tyus Knight, St. Paul, and Sylvester Forbes. It's a good list.
Right.
It's a good list for Denver.
This works, but I think I know who the winner's going to be.
You do?
Probably this guy.
Yeah, I think we know. I think we know, but this is a formality. If they don't go center, if you guys don't go center, that is a surprise.
I'm not going to shame him into anything.
I'm not going to shame him either. I'm just saying
do what you got to do.
That'd be a surprise. Maybe the surprise of the draft.
Yeah. I mean, you could really split the difference whether Dante or Bell is going to be your answer. This stream is about to go to 1 a.m. Hey, we're into the playoff teams. We are into the non-lottery teams, so we're making some progress. I think it's more fun than just simulating the draft.
Yeah.
I'm having some fun with it.
I would totally agree.
It's good to interact with the community as well.
Yeah.
So we'll get that link out for you guys here.
I think Noah's having some trouble sending the link, so we'll
take care of the links, I guess.
Yep, we'll send it we'll be sending it for you guys, but yeah, I think it's just it's good that we're doing it this way. I feel like because then everybody gets a say, and it's a lot better than us just making all the decisions. Because then it throws it off. Then it's like, well, why did you do this for that? Are you giving yourself an advantage? So
Damian Dillard says I'm staying the whole stream. Awesome. You know, the jump we're really looking at Dillard. I think we were looking for Dillard, but he got memed into Vancouver. So.
I think he did, yeah.
He got memed. All right. How's that clock looking?
Good point. This is why... this is why...
I wish I could control it from here. We need, like, 2 mouses.
Mice?
We're good. Yeah, whatever. Mouses. Yeah,
Ali, I wish we could make trades, but given this format,
I mean, really,
we would be here till 1 a.m. if
you
we
guys
could
can
do
just
trades.
leave it on in the background. Turn the volume down a little bit. Kind of leave it in the background. Check in every now and then. Be like, oh, yeah, I'll vote. Boom. There's my pick.
You West Coast people are lucky.
Yeah.
It's only 10:30.
Yeah, we're good.
It's only 10:30 on
It's
a
not a
Saturday
school
night.
night.
No, you guys can stay up all night with us.
There should be. Yeah, we are going to edit this, Lance, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
this is going to be edited.
We'll get a condensed version. We might even make a blooper reel for this. That'd be great.
Oh, God.
Get a
I don't wanna
blooper reel
relive
going.
that.
What's wrong with a blooper reel? It'd be amazing. Talk about Envy's little flub.
Angelo's got to go. Hopes we don't do the cyborgs dirty.
We
They're
won't.
set. Cyborgs are set. Every position.
They got upset.
They don't need any help. All right.
That's the problem. So 102, 103, and it was
103.
undoubtedly
No question.
Terrence Bell is the pick. So Terrence Bell, congratulations. You're going to the first playoff team
Off the board.
from the draft.
Penn State. They might have got it in steal here.
6'11".
Yep.
220.
A lot of athleticism. Neptunes are on the clock as we see the players left on the board. They got some good options. They got a couple good options here. Let's take a look really quick. Neptunes. I'll try to be breezy. You obviously have Kawhi Leonard leading the way. You got Beverly, I think point guard. Just throwing that out there. Exum is kind of middle of the road as far as, 25. He's doing okay. Obviously, Kawhi, no issue there. Power forward with Bagley, no issue there. Center, Thomas Bryant, pretty young. So we are looking for that point guard, that next point guard. Got a lot of Juan to Kansas City action, but he might have to go here. I say let's put 4 point guards on the board for the Neptunes, if the rank justifies it. And I think it does. We don't have Alejandro Sanchez yet, but he's listed as a C-, so I don't know. But on the draft projection from Uruguay, he's listed a bit higher. So I'm feeling a couple of these international guys. What do you think? Probably Sanchez, Argueta, Kozlov, and then Tashi.
Well, this is tough. This is a very tough list of point guards because when you look at Tashi, obviously he can do a lot of things for you on offense. He's got some defensive skill. Artyom Kozlov could be the guy that Kawhi Leonard needs to help him out on offense.
St. Paul's still on the board.
I mean, we're talking about Terrence Ross.
They could go shooting guard, I guess. Why don't we do 2 shooting guards, 2 point guards?
Yep.
Let's go.
They don't really need any size, so I think that's the way to go. I think you got to go with Forbes.
And St. Paul. And we'll go...
Probably Argueta.
Yep, Argueta and Sanchez.
Okay. All right.
Because Sanchez, he might be underrated, right? By the Neptunes with a C- grade.
He's a pass first type of guy, so maybe you put Argueta and Kozlov on there. They're probably the most skilled. They're probably the most skilled guys.
Okay. Yeah, let's replace Sanchez with Kozlov then.
Yep, we'll do Artyom Kozlov and Juan Argueta. And then I like that list. Juan Argueta, Sylvester Forbes, Maximilian St. Paul.
Let's replace Sanchez with Kozlov though.
Yep. Correct.
Just to err on the side of caution with the grade. The B- might not be legitimate though. Might be mistaken, right?
What did you say?
The grade might be off.
It could be off.
It could be a scouting issue, right?
Yeah, could definitely be a scouting issue, but
all right.
Depends on what.
Let's get that link out.
The Neptunes' scouting grades are, but most of them I would say are pretty. Are pretty on point.
Yeah.
So Juan's creator is saying it is
Argueta. Okay, yeah.
Argueta, not Argueta.
Well, we're gonna figure it out eventually. We'll get it. I know. I think I mispronounced him on the day that we announced the prospects as well. So it's Argueta.
Argueta.
Juan Argueta.
And for everybody that was confused also, because there was a lot of confusion and I'm not sure why, but this is year 1 prospects. So for you guys that put year 2 prospects in, of course, they're not going to be in here because we're not in year 2 yet.
Yep.
I don't know why there was confusion, but there was. So we got Kozlov.
What's that?
The spelling.
Oh, I think I've seen it spelled like that before. It's usually a Z.
It's funny because we were talking about how to pronounce it. Argueta.
Oh, Argueta. Okay, I was looking at Kozlov.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny. Sylvester Forbes from Syracuse, national champion Syracuse. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting list. It's a tough choices. Very, very tough choices. So we'll do another experiment here. If Artyom Kozlov gets taken, because you're on him right now.
Oh, I better switch it then. Oh,
better
God.
Switch it.
Switch it.
Switch it to somebody that's not on the board.
No bias.
Hashtag no bias.
Maybe we should have the screen go blank when they're making it. That'd be one way to do it.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't want to open the door to any more technical difficulties.
Pick is in.
Okay, so the pick is in, and we've got Juan Argueta from Kentucky.
Argueta.
Dang it. Argueta. We've got Juan Argueta from Kentucky.
Juan Argueta is the selection with 39% of the vote.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. Let's get the timer off there. All right. With the Neptunes. Neptunes came in looking for a player. Consistently hit the 3. And they found it. Miami Night Owls on the clock.
Miami.
All right. Everybody talks about the Night Owls.
Oh, my God. Please go to their roster. They need offense so bad.
This could be a good pick for... Well, I got to review the board again.
God, they need offense so bad.
We have...
It's brutal.
Ricky Rubio, who is kind of passing it around a little bit. I've seen him, he has his scoring moments, obviously. Dion Waiters, shooting guard, is a big deal for them. Definitely need that. They need Tatum to do what he's doing in the NBA right now. Kind of go nuts. Power forward possibility, but not a lot of power forward options on the board. Dirk obviously is 41, I think. Not that number that you saw there.
Yeah.
So there's Miami.
They need point guard. They need shooting guard.
Point guard, shooting guard.
And possibly power forward, but there's really nothing else there unless they go with Tayshaun or Alston, which I could see them do that. But I think
we can give that out. You sure?
I think the team needs offense though, because they were in so many low scoring affairs and their offense just really stalled out so much, so many times.
Forbes at C+ offensively. St. Paul was defense, right?
Now Maddox Denham, as we saw, was one of those guys that really had the hot hand at Oklahoma State. He could be an option here, but I think Kozlov is, as Noah is putting him in here, I definitely think that Kozlov is
Tashi 3-point specialist
is an option. Tashi should be up there as well, but Kozlov definitely.
He's only rated as a C. So we want to go Kozlov?
We need to go Kozlov, yep, because he's the best available point.
Tyus Knight.
Forbes. And you could go after a power forward, maybe.
Small forwards be out, basically. Yeah. You got Derek Barr.
Are off.
Tayshaun, I think. Well, what do you think?
Tayshaun's more defensive, it looked like, but Alston's got some more, mid-range finisher. He's got more badges, though, doesn't he? Tayshaun? Yeah, he's got 5 badges.
Okay, let's go Tayshaun.
Yep.
The 4. So we got Kozlov, Tayshaun, Knight, and Forbes.
Kozlov, Tayshaun, Knight, and Forbes.
All right. You got a lot of Kozlov love in there. St. Paul. I like St. Paul. I just, for Miami, I don't think it's the right fit.
It's one of those deals. You could build on the defensive skill set that they have on the team, but I think they just need more offense. The offense is brutal.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
They need offense. They rely on like Dion Waiters to be like their.
Yeah, so these options are good for you guys because I think you could look at that and say, do we want to build on defense with Tayshaun, or do we want to go offense with the
All
guards?
right, let's send the link out.
Okay. Here comes the link, boys and girls. Probably more boys than girls, but
Probably.
it's 2020. It's 2020, so.
I think Versace is, he's out there.
Kennedy, these are year 1 prospects. You guys submitted for year 2.
Yep, we'll have it out fairly soon.
I feel like I talked about that.
Yeah, Brady, we'll probably have to do the second round. I don't know. Do you think we can fit it in the stream? Probably not.
Yes, we can. It's going to be me and you only, so yes, we can fit it in. We're going to go lightning round and second round.
Yeah. Hey, Lance, Dallas gave up a future first-round pick 2 years down the road. It was a lot, but they were completely sold on Zagaraj, so they said, that's our guy. We need him this season. I think he's going to allow a lot of minutes.
He's going to log a lot of minutes, especially over Nerlens Noel. He might even win the starting job. I mean, we'll see what he does, but...
Aaron says, any girls in the chat? Lamau. Lamau. Let's see what the Night Owls do. This is big. This is a fan favorite team.
We actually imported DNA for Sylvester Forbes, so I think we might have to add some badges to him a little bit later, but still.
Juan says, pray for my spine. It's going to be hurting caring for Kawhi.
Oh, man. It's too funny. It's
J-Rock
too funny.
says, yo, girls, message me.
Yo, girls.
J-Rock, you wildin'. Wow.
He remembers.
Wilding.
He remembers that.
He's wilding.
He's wild.
The pick is in.
Okay. Here we go. Boom.
Ooh.
Artyom Kozlov going to the Night Owls.
I thought the fans were going to go shooting guard.
I did too.
I mean,
Only 13.
Combined, it was pretty close. Sort of close, but it was still
Yep.
Kozlov.
Kozlov is the vote. He's the pick.
The point guard, the future point guard of the Miami Night Owls. Not a lot of tape, according to...
It's true. We only saw him in one game for the EuroLeague.
Peppers are on the board, and
boy.
I did it again. I went to the point guards. Team needs.
Gold. It's 2020. Girls equals can watch sports.
Yeah, they can. Absolutely.
They can. They absolutely can.
Kobe
watch
White. We got Kobe White and Moutier, along with my guy, Facundo Campazzo. James Harden. They could go shooting guard, backup shooting guard.
The mock draft had Tyus Knight.
Yeah.
And T&J talked about it. He had a 44% career percentage.
Yep. Could go young, small forward for sure. They got Aminu. Garnett is retired. Garnett is not there anymore. Center, they're fine. So we're probably thinking future shooting guard, future small forward, right?
I would say definitely want to get more offensive for sure. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we're probably looking at Tyus Knight, Sylvester Forbes. Point guard. Do we have what kind of point guards we got left down there? Versace's out there, but ranked 41st. I think Sanchez. You got to respect that draft rank, though, right?
Could you imagine Alejandro Sanchez in a Peppers uniform? That'd be amazing.
Could work.
Yeah.
Tyus Knight. They could go defense. This could be a spot for St. Paul. A lot of guys saying power forward. I think we can throw a power forward on there. For sure. So why don't we do Forbes, St. Paul.
Don't Tyus Knight, huh?
I mean, it's tough. I'm splitting hairs. Derek Barr is I think he's one of the last custom guys on the board, right, at this position?
For small forward, yes.
Oh, small forward. Whoopsie. Saka. Ooh, there we go. Saka and Alston. Do you put Alston or Saka?
Well, if you guys remember the scouting analysis video, Saka's very, very, very raw. You'd have to put him behind.
Okay, so we'll go. Knight, St. Paul. We got Alston, AJ Alston, and we will go with Alejandro Sanchez. So we got Alejandro Sanchez and then AJ Alston at power forward. Yeah, Peppers will be fun. Like, they were really good, and then that DeAndre Ayton injury, he wasn't even able to play
Yeah, that
in the
hurt him.
postseason. So that one was hard. That one was hard to take. This might be the spot for St. Paul to come off the board, I think. That's my pick. All right, let's get that link up.
Hey, we're almost there.
We are making progress. And we started a little bit later, so we didn't start at 8 on a dime. It was like 8:05. So give us 5 minutes. We've not been doing this for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
We're working on 3 hours here, guys.
I think that's a good 3 hours is a good cutoff point. We're doing good. Yes, we will have a free agents video. Not part of the stream.
No, it's too much. This was a lot, so I thank you guys for sticking in and hanging in there. 244 people right now. So
That's good.
Appreciate you guys for hanging in. I'm still going to go back to it. I think this format, it works. It's cool. You guys can get involved. I think we just have to know for year 2 and going forward that there might be some things that we can adjust and change to make it faster, but I think it's going to be a long process regardless. However you do it, it's going to be a long process.
If we could shave like an hour and a half, not an hour, but if we could shave like a half hour off, I think it would be golden. Which we probably would have been at our target without the trading.
Probably
would have been at our target.
Yep.
All right, the pick is in.
All right, so we will close responses, and the pick is going to be Maximilian St. Paul.
All right.
He gets 41 votes.
Peppers going defense.
Yeah.
Multi-position defender.
Interesting.
Every team needs a Giannis buster. He might be the guy.
Max St. Paul is going to be the Giannis buster.
The Giannis buster.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. 6'7". We'll see. Oh my God, the Jacksonville jump.
You are on the clock.
We need shooting guard. So guys, I'll let you guys duke it out in the comments a little bit, but I'm going to make my pick very quickly. It's going to be Tyus Knight or Sylvester Forbes.
Now, Forbes shoots like an old man. If you want the memes, he's pretty hilarious to watch shoot.
Well, I think we want the memes. They're kind of it's a
meme
It's
squad?
a meme team, the jumper and meme team. We got a couple people saying Knight, a couple saying Forbes. Forbes for the memes. Forbes. Okay. Sylvester Forbes. We're done. The pick is in.
Oh, man.
The pick is in. Sylvester Forbes out of Syracuse.
Look at his size. You like his size, too?
I like the size. Yes. I like that scouting report. Okay. Done. Tampa Bay Sting.
Look how
around
quick
the
that
clock.
was. Look how quick that
The
was.
Sting around the clock. All right, Tampa Bay. Let's see what they got going on. Irving, Fultz had a pretty good year as the backup point guard. So Kyrie Irving, Clarkson, and Norman Powell. Shooting guard. This could be the Tyus Knight landing spot. They got Sekou and Osman with Akpala. This is also a team with a pretty young bench. Kuzma and Ivan Rabb. And then Ibaka, Howard, and Goga Bitadze,
Center.
Georgia.
Yeah,
I
center's
said the name right.
Center's a little bit older, but yeah, Bitadze at 72, he could
He's the
grow.
future.
Yeah, but definitely shooting guard, like you said.
I think that's
There's
the
a
move.
lot of shooting guards to choose from for sure. So Tyus Knight definitely up on the board.
Okay.
If there's anybody that can play center here too, like you could consider that. I don't know if Tayshaun can.
I think Alston, we can put him on as an option. So we got Tyus Knight. We'll go AJ Alston. Let's see.
Maddox Denham. He's got a back issue actually right now. Van Casey at shooting guard.
Van Casey. And then you want to do Tashi or Walsh?
Well, Tashi's a point guard only. No, he's not.
Shooting guard as well.
Okay, so
I vote
Tashi's up
Tashi.
there. All right.
So let's go Knight, AJ Alston. And did you say Casey? Do we want Casey?
We got Casey, Tashi, Alston Knight.
Okay. Van Casey out of Duke. Don't help Tampa Bay. Send them Maddox.
It's too funny.
All right. We have the trade down option. No trade down.
No trade down.
No.
Get rid of that trade down.
It's James Tashi out of Memphis. So we got it. Tashi. He's on. All right. We'll get that link going.
Sylvester Forbes for the memes. Dancing FB's got the stats, guys. If you want to know the stats about the positions that have been taken, yeah, he's
going next level.
He's next leveling right now. He's wilding.
Oh man,
I love it.
We do need more memes. Check out XBA Twitter. I got some spicy memes ready for XBA Twitter.
We got baby gold.
And if you guys want to make your own memes, tag me. If you guys, because you guys talk more trash about your prospects than I do.
We want to try to be respectful of your prospects.
I can't even come up or follow all the intra-prospect drama sometimes. So if you guys make your own memes, tag me in and I'll retweet it. Something like that. I love a meme contest. I like.
What's going to be funny is that we've like a lot of these guys. I bet you're probably going to end up making their own Twitter accounts.
You guys can do that.
Which would be hilarious.
I can't promise that everything will be canon, as in part of the official series. If you guys say stuff that's kind of crazy, but if you guys want to, go back and forth,
it would be pretty hilarious.
Crap talk your opponents. Go for it.
I dare you to take Omar Jaconde. Hell no. We don't need Omar Jaconde and Mo Bamba.
All right. The pick is in.
Okay, what do we got? Who is the shooting guard that they're going to take? Tyus Knight going to the Sting.
It's probably going to be the guy that I should have picked.
Probably. I mean, look at this.
He's probably going to kill me.
69%.
That's a lot.
That's quite a bit, man. You probably effed up there. You done screwed up there, boy.
All right.
Who's up?
Seattle Martians.
Seattle
Martians. So they need shooting guard. I don't even have to look at the roster, guys. I know. Shooting guard, point guard. But in the name of transparency, I will show you the roster. Team needs Reggie Jackson pushing 30. Darren Collison, not even in the league anymore, but he's playing in the XBA. Jeremy Lamb, closing in on 30. They got Tyrese Maxey down there. They got Hazania Carter. They do have Svi Mikhailuk, who can mix in at shooting guard. Porzingis and Drummond. So definitely don't need any big men.
No, they need some guard. I think they need some guard help.
Point guard, shooting guard. Unfortunately for them, they just had 2 shooting guards go off the board.
Yep.
Okay, so
definitely Maddox Denham's got to be up there for sure.
Okay.
Yep, you could put... I mean, Matthew Jennings is pretty good. The thing with Matthew Jennings is when we saw him at Gonzaga, he was really, really streaky. Trevor Kelly might be a nice pick. He's got some gamer mentality, as we saw in the analysis video. Okay. Casey should be up there,
if you
for
want
sure.
Denham,
Walsh is 6'7", guys. That's tough. Walsh is a big man. I mean, his height is 6'8". He's actually 6'8".
Okay.
He grew an inch.
Let's go Maddox Denham. We will go... You want to go Will Walsh? 3-point shooter?
Marcus Smith is still there. E.J. Sanders. They've got a lot of guards on here.
Okay. And we'll go Tashi and Kelly. So Denham, Tashi, Kelly.
In the 4th. Denham, Tashi, Kelly.
And it was Walsh.
Walsh.
I got to go see the dog.
Yeah, what's Wrigley doing?
I'll let him in.
He's freaking out.
It's happy hour now.
Yep. It's happy hour. We've got, 9 more picks to go? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Hi, bud. What are you doing? Wish we had a live, I wish we had a camera so we could show everybody. Show everybody the dog. Show everybody the Doge.
It's happy hour on the GG9 channel.
Yeah, we can be a little more casual now that we're in the playoff teams. You know? I wonder. 4th was, we got Walsh, Tashi, Denham. Walsh, Tashi, Denham. It was a point guard, I believe, right? Kelly. Trevor Kelly from Abilene Christian.
Yeah, your files are on the screen there. A lot of guys are saying Tashi to Fly Guys, maybe. All right,
Tashi
let's
to
get
Fly
the link.
Guys.
We'll get that link going.
Yep. All right. Here we go, boys. Please, Lord, Fly Guys. Fly Guys, Tashi, please.
Thad just got home. You missed a lot, Thad.
Oh, Thad.
We've been working. It's been a slog so far.
Just a little bit.
Let's get that clock going. The pick is in.
That's a lie. Brady the GOAT. I'm going to remember that for sure. I dare you to take Omar Jaconde. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Dancing FB says, I don't know if I can handle how few picks there are left.
You can handle it. It's been a lot.
Anon Moose says, I'd be cool with any of them here. Mad says, Tashi to the Martians.
You just started like 3 hours ago. Oh, it's a 3-hour stream.
It's been going. $30. Oh, okay. Well, we got about 15 seconds. I'm looking at the
Portugal epic troll. The voting has died down a little bit, so I'm going to send the link one more time. Please, Goldie, don't pick Tashi. Why not? Why not?
I don't know if Tashi will go. He's got a. This is a tough call, I think.
Yep, it's really tough. This list right here is tough.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's see what the pick is. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh
no! James Tashi.
No.
Oh, everybody's gonna be mad now.
I wanted James Tashi for the Arrows.
Oh, and a lot of guys wanted him for Carolina.
I know, that sucks.
So we are going to select Tashi. He's gonna have to take over at point guard. A lot of guys are saying no.
Oh man, I wanted him so bad.
James Tashi. Oh, Fly Guys are up next.
That's what she said.
Oh, that hurts. All right, Fly Guys are up. Man, what's up with all the Tashi fans out there?
Well, we need to find that form here. We got Carolina.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, Fly Guys. Now they do have Cole Anthony, so it's not like they were desperate at point guard. So they didn't really need Tashi. They got Luke Kennard, pretty young there. Small forward could be a spot. They got Carmelo and LeBron, power forward. You know, DJ Wilson, Gallinari's over 30. Could go center, maybe, power forward. But we'll come up with some options here for the Fly Guys. Who should the Fly Guys draft? Underwhelming Euro player.
Diabolist will be sending the links out. Let's see if he can do that. Yeah, you know what? There's pretty good point guards up here. You know, Uriah Castle, we didn't cover him because he was a high school player, but he's a pretty solid one.
I think we should put Sanchez on there. Let's put Sanchez.
He might be a guy that could help them in the now.
We'll put Sanchez. I'll put one of different positions.
Charles Burns.
Van Casey out of Duke.
Charles Burns has a little more upside for Mizzou. That might be a good pick for them. Will Walsh to Carolina Fly Guys. That would be a nice one too.
Saka. You put Tayshaun. You want to do Tayshaun or Alston?
That's tough.
I'm going to put one of each position for the Fly Guys.
To give everybody an option.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
Let's go Alston. Fair.
It's a little more steady.
Okay. Centers, who do we got left? Prince Jr. Age 20.
He's 7'7".
7'7". Huge. Wrigley's making noises.
He's yawning.
Okay, so we're doing Alejandro Sanchez, AJ Alston, Prince Jr., and Van Casey. Did I repeat myself?
Nope. We're good. Okay. Sanchez, Alston, Casey, and Prince Jr.
Okay.
So you guys have choices to make.
Yeah. Sinfully Cynical says, I've been saying Bruno for St. Louis. Could work.
That'd be interesting.
All right.
And
so is Diabolus doing the links now?
Yep, Diabolus is doing the links. Prince Jr. is a center. Prince Jr. is a center.
Yep.
So you got one of every position other than small forward.
He's ranked 37th according to Draft Express. Mike says Sanchez is a bust.
He's not much of an all-star with offense. he's gonna just be a guy that distributes the basketball.
Yeah. Man, a lot of these, they're devastated about Tashi. I didn't know we hurt their feelings that bad.
I don't know why everybody loves Tashi.
Interesting.
Maybe it's because I love Tashi. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Why do you like Tashi? You just like the name? Is it the name? All right, Dia, let's send that link out if you can, please.
Get the
Maybe
link.
I don't think he can because he's not.
Okay.
He's not actually a mod.
Okay, then we'll do it.
Yep, we got it. Because Noah actually had that problem.
Okay. Links out, boys. All right. Let's get that timer going.
LeBron for Tashi. Why does everybody love Tashi? I want to know.
You get the hashtag going. LeBron for Tashi.
You guys let me know why you like Tashi so much. That sucks, man. I really wanted him so bad. He would have been great for the Arrows.
Yep.
God, we got to find somebody else. Dang it. That would have been huge.
All right. Yeah, if you hear random noises, it's the dog.
What? Well, random noises
noises.
like yawns,
Like lip licking and
or
stuff.
What does he do? His ears flop. He's a little beagle.
Yeah.
You should say hi to everybody, dude.
10 seconds. He doesn't even know he's being broadcast out
No.
to 226 people.
He has no idea. He has no idea. Do you, bud?
I think I'm going to go Van Casey. I think Van Casey's the pick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Here we go. 87 votes. Turning it
Tight.
off. Oof.
Prince Jr.
Whoa.
Oh, the screen bias. That might have been
The
it.
screen bias.
That might have been it. I don't know. Maybe Junior's the answer. He might be a good one.
7'7".
They like the size. They want the big man.
Holy
Once in a generation physical specimen.
I
Towering
would say
height.
so. He's
No brainer selection.
How big is Taco Fall?
He's big. Stampede. Breaking news. He's tall.
That's funny.
All right. Now, they got an interesting thing because they got Morant and they have Doncic. Shooting guard right now, Josh Hart is probably going to start this year. I know Corver was like their official, like their 1A, 1B kind of guy. Josh Hart probably going to get more minutes. Luka, you got JaMychal Green, Daniel Gafford. Center is Whiteside with Vernon Carey. So that's interesting. This could be a Hassan Saka situation. I got one guy saying Saka. Rolo is pulling for Hassan Saka.
This tough.
This one's tough. They might be in that best player available mode.
They're not. Sorry. They're not in market for a point guard for sure.
Power forward, they could go. I think power forward. Yeah, power forward's the answer.
The big thing about Tayshaun, look at that wingspan.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Big dude. I think these top four power forwards are going to be the answer. So they're going to go power forward, right? So Tayshaun, Alston, Dye, and Saka.
Okay.
I think those are your options.
Yep. Tayshaun, Alston, Dye, and Saka.
Yeah.
Can we see the power forwards one more time?
We're at power forward.
No, on the Stampede.
Oh, it's Daniel Gafford and JaMychal Green.
Yeah, power forward.
Yep.
That's got to be the...
Green was pretty good for them last year, but he's he's 30. You gotta start thinking ahead a little bit. Gafford 72 overall, power forward / center. All right.
Yeah, I think that works. I think that works.
It's a good call. So Harry, nobody had a power forward. We don't have a lot of power forwards in the draft, and the best ones got picked a bit earlier, I think. So, vote is out. Get the clock going. It's the final countdown. I got a bunch of 80s songs stuck in my head. I had just a YouTube playlist just set to autoplay. Crazy. Wow, Dancing FB. Prince Jr., the first non-guard to be drafted since Bell at 21.
I know, he's keeping track.
That's amazing.
This guy
That's
right
next
here,
level.
he should earn mod.
He's honorary.
All
mod,
you guys
no
should
doubt.
earn mod. No, I'm just kidding. I do have to give Diabolist and Noah moderator.
Yep. All the mods are doing great.
Except Envy. I'm just picking on you, man. If you're still
just
watching,
picking on him.
I'm just picking on you. It's okay. It's tough. If your internet wasn't acting right, Google Forms and stuff can act pretty weird. It's all good.
Dancing says, spreadsheets are my only friend. The pick is in.
Okay. Pick 29 is going to go to...
Let's do it. Oh, tight one.
Ooh, 35. Lamilton
Tayshaun.
So they're going to go with Tayshaun over Saka.
Win one for the screen bias.
You had the screen bias again?
I did. It's got to be on somebody.
Yeah.
Morgan State gets the player into the pros. Big win for Morgan State.
Jeez.
Surprise pick.
Baltimore.
Says. Cannon's on the clock. Let's do it. Do they need point guards? This Bruno Versace time.
Now that would be interesting. Because you have Derrick Rose.
Yep.
Getting up there.
This is an interesting team. Now, point guard, they do have Ty Jerome and DeAnthony Melton.
I guess they don't need point guard then.
It's optional, yeah. Shooting guard, Klay Thompson and LeVert with McDermott, Finney-Smith, and Trendon Watford. Okay.
Is this where Will Walsh goes?
Muscala and Hollis. They could use a big power forward. Horford listed as being able to play power forward with Wiseman.
I would not address center right now. You could put it on the board as an option, but I would not. If it were me, I wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, they can go shooting guard, point guard, maybe. They can go power forward too. That's possible. So let's go with. You want to go Alston?
Alston, Denham,
and then point guards left.
Matthew Jennings has some speed to him. Sanchez is still on the board.
Yeah.
He'd be a good value pick. I mean, look at it. He's rated 20th, and we're at 30 right now.
Yeah. So we'll go Sanchez. You got Walsh and Casey.
Look at Casey's age.
You really like Denham for some reason. He's a 3-point guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go Sanchez. You want to go Denham and
I think
Casey?
You gotta give the guys at home some options here. So definitely put Casey up on the board. Alston, Sanchez, Casey,
Denham.
Marcus Smith was pretty darn good in that World versus USA game too.
Yeah, he's up there. We haven't really focused much because he's been a little bit lower on the board from UCLA. Marcus Smith.
Yeah.
Your call. Denham or Smith.
Interesting little player. I'd go with Marcus Smith.
Some people talking Saka.
Yeah, just throw him a bone. Throw him a bone.
Who's that?
Saka.
All right, we'll go Hassan Saka. He's getting some traction. A lot of Saka. Okay. Let's switch that last one.
to Hassan Saka. Oh, look at I'm so a little glitchy there. We got Casey, Saka, Alston,
and Alejandro Sanchez.
Yep.
Yes, Vaughn, it's been 3 hours. We're going. Alejandro Sanchez Jr. Too huge to be a bust. Greg Oden doesn't exist then. Greg Oden. All right.
Okay, we are good.
The people will get the link.
Boosh.
Apollo St. Patrick's. He does not want to play for the Jacks. Why wouldn't he want to play for the Jacks?
I don't know. That's been a running thing.
Like Vegas. You're going to Vegas. It's a cool town. It's going to be the man out there. If he can bring a championship to Vegas, how amazing would that be?
There's been a lot of talk. Apollo doesn't want to play for him.
Cowherd. If anyone thinks this Durant kid deserves to be number one, they're not doing their homework. Apollo St. Patrick is going to become a stripper in Vegas. Oh, man. Vaughn, chill out. There's 10-year-olds. Yeah, maybe I should have bit my tongue there.
Yeah, you're drunk. Go home. Get out of here.
All right. Pick is in, friends.
Let's close that form. And the pick is going to be Hassan Saka.
There it is. There it is. But you said it. That you say he's raw.
He's very raw.
Well, the Cannons are a good team, so they can let him kind of figure it out. Out of Kenya, 6'9", 255. Joy to watch last season at Kenya.
Go figure.
It's not a college. All right.
It's not a college, people.
We got Neon. New York Neon are up.
They were about to get swept in the matchup against the Sting and came back.
Yeah. Point guard, they're set. They got Hampton Caruso. Shooting guard. They could, at this point in the draft, you're not trying to draft the next superstar. There's not too many guys.
You should always be trying to draft the next superstar.
Well, yeah, but you kind of take what's there. Power forward they could go with. Center they got Zach Collins. Yao Ming is retired. So probably shooting guard, power forward, right?
Yep.
Some guys saying small forward. Stanley Johnson.
The thing is, I don't know if they have any. We'll take a look.
I can put a small forward on there if we have one. I think we're running late at small forward though. A lot of Walsh talk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at Alston. How about 2 power forwards, 2 shooting guards? Sound fair? Van Casey sitting out there though.
Giovanni Coxum is still out there. There's a lot of shooting guards that are pretty good on this list.
Okay, a lot of Walsh. Now let's go Walsh and Casey, shooting guards, and then we go the next 2 power forwards, Alston and Dye. Sound good?
Okay. Alston, Dye, Walsh, and Casey.
Got Rico Ramos. He's pulling for Marcus Smith. Van Casey, Will Walsh, Alston, Brady Dye. Okay, we're good. Let's get it. Anon says, really need the shooting guard. ASP is going to be gambling on his own team in Vegas. So.
Walsh is fat and not a baller. Oh, man.
Saka could be the next Giannis.
What college is Walsh from? He is from Villanova.
Yep.
Everybody's saying Walsh. Glad I got memed onto a team, into existence.
How's that timer coming?
Sablaka. I like that.
I probably said it at 30 seconds already. Damian got memed into a higher salary. Good point.
Yeah.
Just to be totally transparent, you do not actually earn the purported salary in the game.
It's true.
Thanks, Wrigley.
True. Thanks, Wrigley. Love you, bud. So now you've got it on Brady Dye here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Wow, this is going to be funny.
Yeah, we can stop the timer. We started late.
The pick is in, guys. Oh, what do you know? Boom! Oh.
Picks in.
Picks in. We didn't get the graphic, the noise, the sound effect. We got 75 votes.
Ooh, this one will be tight.
30,
oh my God!
A tie. Will Walsh
I
and Van
did that.
Casey. So we're gonna reopen it up again. You can change your pick. I did allow people to edit their pick. So if you need the link again, you guys can edit your pick.
That was tough. Another tie.
That's 2 ties.
Second one today.
Dancing FB, you need that in your stats.
Now, if I didn't cut it off, probably would have gotten a vote or two that would have swung it.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
Walsh is a baller.
Let's go.
Walsh is a baller. Got 80 votes. There you go. So Will Walsh wins.
Nope.
Oh, Van Casey.
They want Van Casey, so they were thinking shooting guard the whole way. Van Casey is the pick.
All right.
18 years old.
Good selection, guys. Van Casey from Duke. Gonna wear that pink.
Okay. God, we were almost there, man.
Almost there.
We got, 5 picks left to go?
We're done with the first round.
Tempo are up. I think they need a big man. So definitely thinking one of these power forwards probably going to be the guy. Let's see. Valanciunas, 28. Okay. Let's see what they got. Point guard. Dragic. Actually, they could go point guard. I revised that.
Yeah, because after Dragic is gone, then it's what? Austin Rivers.
Power forward. They're good.
They're loaded at power forward.
So I didn't know what I was talking about. Jahlil Okafor, I forgot. Point guard. I think point guard and you could justify shooting guard. People talking Will Walsh.
Small forward too.
Yeah, but
that's tough.
I think we have one guy left on the board. I can put him on, but I don't know. He's listed fairly low. Let's see. Jennings. What's your opinion on Jennings? What do you think?
He's fast. He's streaky, though. When he gets cold, he gets cold.
Yeah. You got Sanchez. I think we should put...
Sanchez is at 20, guys.
Yeah. Trevor Kelly out of ACU. Would that be a good pick for them?
It would be an interesting pick.
Yeah.
I guess when you get down here to this level, you can't... I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right?
EJ Sanders?
Sanders would be interesting.
Why don't we go with... some guys are talking Sanchez.
He'd be a great value pick for him. He's at 20. He would basically be kind of like a Dragic.
Okay.
You could grow him into that role.
So let's go with... we got some Sanchez talk. Let's go with Will Walsh, Maddox Denham, and then point guard Sanchez, Trevor Kelly.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
We'll focus on the guards for the tempo.
Okay.
Sanchez Jr., Kelly, Walsh, and
Denham.
Okay. All right. Somebody.
We'll enter him in.
Yep. Diabolist is still up. says he's on there.
We'll
Okay,
admit it.
we'll do it. All right, point guard, right?
Yep. Sanchez and Trevor Kelly. Will Walsh and Maddox Denham. CJ says Denham is a steal. Okay. Let's go.
Gotta get those denim jeans.
Les Gothiques sont à côte du Chaussard. I think.
You just speak French?
I took 4 years of French, man. But it took me like 3 years to figure out a better sentence than j'aime la pizza.
Does that mean I want pizza?
I like pizza. Hamburgers in French is les hamburgers.
God
How
dang.
about that? Let's see what we got here. 20 seconds left. Sanchez can be the next tempo guard. Fear the beard. Go Sanchez. Evan, we'll have prospects next week. Very early next week. So it's coming. All right. Countdown. We got 70 responses. Doing good. 71. Let's go. Ooh, tight one.
Alejandro.
Sanchez.
Yep. Alejandro's going to win out.
Over Will Walsh.
Yep. Will Walsh still continuing to slide just a little bit.
He's slipping a little bit. Let's go Alejandro Sanchez Jr. They got him, so 33rd overall. Okay, next up will be Montreal. Good to see. All right.
The Gothiques.
Team needs. What do we got here? So they got Murray, point guard. Zach LaVine. So they're good at guard for sure. Kevin Knox, very young. Power forward? I think one of those power forwards will probably go.
Power
off the
forward,
board.
yeah. It's definitely AJ Alston for sure. He's got to be on that list.
Yeah.
Alston, Dye.
We could throw Denham on there.
If you wanted to add some offense still, yeah, you could throw Denham in there just as an option.
Right.
But it seems like Alston's the guy. For me, that would be my pick.
You want to go Walsh, Denham, and then Alston.
Dye, Alston, Walsh, and Denham.
Yep.
And then Will Walsh. Yeah, Jaconde's still up there.
Walsh.
He's so slow.
Dillard says Austin getting cheated. Will Walsh. Okay.
Thank you, Dia.
We're still doing good. 2:35. Timer. Get that timer going. Countdown.
The final countdown.
I think it's the third time we made that joke because we've been doing this all night.
What? The final countdown?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's been 3 hours.
I hadn't been
and
listening.
change.
I've been trying to click the timer. I've been trying to send the links.
3 hours and change, you know.
It's tough, guys. It's tough work, man. It's got to be efficient. It's got to be efficient. So appreciate every single one of you guys that are still hanging in there, and make sure you drop a like this. Pushed up to 230.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked my own video. So what?
Appreciate the everybody sticking around.
Wait, there's a second round? Wait. Yeah, but second round, we're going to fly through that, guys. We're going to just make picks on the fly.
All right.
This is pretty cool that you guys are still remaining to be active, though. Like, we're still getting a pretty decent response.
Yep. Okay.
What is the pick? Pick is going to be AJ Alston, the power forward.
It's a good call.
Yeah, more power. More power to the people. I like your guys' vote right here. AJ Alston, yep. 6'7" out of Nova. We did not cover AJ Alston in the analysis video. That was my fault.
St. Louis Do it fast.
Oh, baby. St. Louis.
Nice and snappy.
Oh, my God.
Don't even go to team needs. Make a pick.
No, I have to.
Oh, God, please.
I have to. We have to make a solid pick here, guys. Let's go to team needs. See what we need here. Okay, here's the deal. Monte Morris is our point guard. However, with the addition of Jamal Crawford and Dwayne Wade still being great players for us on offense, we could switch Donovan Mitchell to point guard. We could do that to kind of stretch the offense out a little bit.
40, he can't play anymore.
In my opinion, we kind of need another pure shooter at shooting guard.
That's my opinion. He's young.
Yeah, I mean he can shoot it a little.
What about your backup power forward?
Small forward, I think we're set. Power forward is Randall and Grant Williams, Bamba and Hernan Gomez at center. So I'm not really looking at a big guy. I think we got to go with point and shooting guard. I know that we're just loaded here at shooting guard, but I think we just need to look for two of those shooting guards are really old.
Sure. Make it quick.
So Bruno Versace would be decent here, I think. But I mean, look at that offense. D. He'd be a project guy. Let's see. Charles Burns would be nice. I like me some Charles Burns. Kevin Banks, 5'5" guy. Looking at the shooting guards here. Oh my God, look at the shooting guards. EJ, Will Walsh, Ernest Dunn, the basically Michael Jordan guy. Do I take him and hope that maybe he becomes something? This is the future, my brother. This is the future. Zach Burton. I love me some Zach Burton. What do you think we should do?
Denim.
Really?
Yep. Just do it. You're killing me.
Do it. Just do it. Do it, man. You're killing me right now. I think we're going to go... Ooh, a guy that can play both. We're going to go with EJ Sanders.
Okay.
Yep. I want that North Carolina thing. We're going to go with EJ Sanders from North Carolina.
All right.
Come on over, EJ. He said he loved to be a hardworking guy. I love his determination. We're going with EJ.
Okay, Cyborg's on the clock. Guys, we got 2 picks left. We are almost done. We're almost done here with the first round. Let's check it out. Really quick. Really quick.
I want to see what the guys are saying here. Solid
Van
pick.
Vliet.
He's going to bust. Sanders is a solid choice. Take Burns, take Burns, take Burns. I know.
They're set at shooting guard. Brandon Clark's really good. Power forward. I think center. They need a young center for the Cyborgs. Let me know what you guys think. But there is talent at shooting guard. The question is, do they really need that? Because they got Anthony Edwards. So, do they go with Chikande? How good is he really? He's 51st ranked. I don't know. There aren't a lot of options at center.
When you get this far down in the list, like, you're just looking for specialists. Like, Chikande could be that defensive specialist. Walsh could be your scorer. Walsh might turn into a Kyle Korver. I mean, just look at him.
Yeah. I think they got to get the talent pick at this point. Best possible pick time, I agree. So is it Denham or Walsh? What do you think? Some people say Trevor Kelly.
He'd be better than Van Vliet eventually, right? Trevor Kelly?
Maybe not. I mean, Van Vliet's looking pretty good.
All right, well, we'll go with Chikande, Walsh,
Trevor Kelly,
and
Denham.
Maddox Denham.
Although I would advise against Chikande. I just, at this point as a first rounder, I don't know.
I'm not taking Chikande. I mean, no offense to your guy, if you're out there, the guy that has Chikande as his custom.
That says no Van Vliet slander, please.
Oh, man. Is it because he's short?
Wichita State.
I don't know much about
Wichita State.
Okay, all right. We got the link. Do I have a feeling that they're going to pick Chikande as the meme? That'd be bad. That would be bad. Chikande a bust. Boy has Rookie of the Year written all over him. Brady. That's funny.
Denham is better than Walsh.
We the true XBA fans. Yes. You know what? I need a list of all you guys that are still here. The 221 of you. I hate the chill, bro.
They run with the best player there. Yeah, they do.
What? We're not getting any responses here.
The
link's
you got the right link?
Yeah, the link's out.
Says link's working.
Why are we not getting any responses here?
Wrong form.
It can't be the wrong form.
We got one response.
Okay, there we
got
go.
a couple.
Okay. We got the new link here. I don't know what was going on there.
He's saying it's Montreal's link.
Okay, we're up. We're good. We're good. I'm going to keep sending it. Yeah, link broke.
Link must
wrong
die.
Wrong form. There's the right form right there. Okay.
Draft is illegitimate. We have to redo the entire draft.
Oh, yeah, we got to scrap it all. Wrong form. We got to do it all
Start
over
from the
again.
beginning.
Start from the beginning.
Stay here till 3 a.m. Timer?
Yeah, guys, if we can, if you guys can think of anything that might be faster to do, I can't think of anything. If we want you guys to be involved in this, I can't think of anything.
We could, you could just leave the timer up there, and then we'll remember to reset it. If you leave it, the pick is in,
Oh yeah,
then we'll know.
yeah, that's true. Yep, first time for everything. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah. Voting ahead of time. The problem is because some players go off the board.
Yeah, you can't do it ahead of time because you don't know who's available. So you have to do it live.
Yeah.
You have to do it live. I guess maybe you could even do a 30-second round. 30-second timer.
Yeah. That would save us. It would save us about 15 minutes.
And at that point, what's the cost?
Pick is in.
All right, let's close the form. 73 responses going to Will Walsh. Jaconde was...
He was competitive.
Yeah, he was competitive in there. He got the meme pick going on. So Will Walsh is the selection. Thank you guys for your responses.
Out of Villanova to the Cyborg.
No, that's a pretty... He looks pretty good in that Cyborgs uni.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's see. The last team up here, the Chill. Alaska Chill, everybody's favorite team. So I got some talent here on the board. Brady Dye.
I think everybody
I
hates
have to
the
go-
Chill because they're so dang good.
I guess I have to do the team needs. Just so everybody has the needs. You got Gilgeous Alexander. Shooting guard, Dylan Brooks. They got Isaac and Giannis with Gibson, Bolden, and Jarrell Martin. Center is Fareed Powell. So they could use a big man.
They're going to get Jaconde? Oh, my God.
You could do that.
Jaconde, Giannis.
I just don't want to give them like a really not a great player just because they won the championship. I'm sure a lot of people would do that.
What?
I don't know. Was Jaconde? He's like a C-, 51st ranked, but he's going to go 36. I guess it's okay. We'll do that. We don't know about Jaconde.
You can't
right?
screw the draft. You gotta base it off the team need.
Team need. Okay.
What would the team do? What would the team do if this pick was happening?
I think Brady Dye,
Be realistic.
Jaconde. Is Wennington?
He's not real.
He's not one of our guys.
No.
Well, they're not. None of them are. Derek Barr, we could put on there.
Yeah, do it. Put Derek Barr on there.
Derek Barr.
Do it.
So we got Dye.
Brady Dye, Jaconde,
Derek Barr.
Derek Barr.
Maddox Denham out there. I guess just based on skill level. Or Trevor Kelly. What do you think?
I mean, they've been using Rajon Rondo at point guard a lot. So when he ends up retiring, they're going to need somebody to back up. Yeah, they got Dylan Brooks.
Let's go Kelly.
You think Kelly's going to be better than Dylan Brooks eventually? Maybe. Could happen. Charles Burns is on there too. I don't know. I'd go with Kelly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody take a chill pill. This is the last one.
Before you and I can make picks now. And it's
Okay.
over, and everybody's going to drop off because nobody wants to watch anymore. They've already spent 3 hours with this thing. 3 hours and 38 minutes to be exact.
God. All right, timer. Get the timer.
Timer. Everybody's calling for Zach Burton.
Guys
Zach
are saying
Burton.
Dye is going to be great. Jaconde's freaking awesome. I was afraid that the chill hate, if Jaconde is like a 65 overall, and I don't know what his ranking is because I don't know these things.
I'm staying until Bruno gets drafted. My job is done, boys. Well, thank you, Diabolist.
Good job, Diabolist.
Thank you. That was very smooth. Thank you to all the moderators that helped us out tonight, including Envy, even though he screwed up. You
Guys are saying Jaconde.
I'm just kidding. One more link sent. Man, this draft is rigged. Why? Why would you say that's rigged? Die will never die.
I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing good.
It's fun.
It's ...
All right.
Fun.
Let's see it.
Okay. If I can get there. There we go. 75 responses, and who's the pick? Jaconde!
Jaconde, all right.
40 votes for Jaconde, the big man, going to the champions. So, happy belated birthday to Brady the GOAT. He
That's
gets...
his guy?
Yeah, Omar
Out of high
Jaconde
school.
out of Nigeria.
7'2". This is about where I expected Jaconde. Well, Rob says he's without a doubt a first-round talent. That's all I know.
There you go. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to be doing the second round, and we're going to go speed.
All right.
We're going to go speed. So no need for the countdown anymore.
Okay.
Because we are going to get this thing done. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now, if I can remember the rosters off the top
Now,
of my
remember,
head.
in the second round, guys, these were all... We had some traded picks in here, too, so you might see some whacked out order.
Yep. Because we did have 5 trades that involve second rounders. I think... Let me see. They got Brady Dye. What do you think? Brady Dye? I'm on power forwards. Denham or Dye?
I think it would be helpful to see the roster.
Oh,
But we're not waiting on votes. So.
Right. Russell, Nilakina. They got Culver. They could go with Dye.
Yeah.
Most people are saying Dye. I'm gonna listen to the fans.
Yep.
Brady Dye to the Super
He's
Novas.
big. He's 6'11". He's big. He's a big dude.
He's a big guy. Houston Lawmen.
Did you see what that guy said? The analysis. He said he was a jigsaw puzzle. The script I wrote told everybody that he was a chess piece.
I think this is where. Let's see. Could they go with Dunham here?
Yes. 19 years old.
Yeah.
He's hovering right around that rank, 37, 38. Yeah.
They do have a lot of shooting guards.
Add some offense.
A lot of shooting guards, but they can make that work. Bruiser's on the clock.
Philly.
Team needs. Good at point guard. Could go small forward. They do need a center, right?
They need a backup center. My boy.
Zach Burton.
My boy. I
Duke?
can't draft him because I wasted a second round pick on Jamal Crawford. God no, Zach Burton. He's going to my second favorite team.
Philly?
A team that I helped make.
Philly.
Go Zach Burton. There you go.
Zach Burton.
Good
from
job,
Duke.
Philly. Good job, Philly. Look at Zach Burton. He's going to
right.
be amazing.
Dallas Barons.
Now they drafted Zagarach at center.
So center's good. Plenty of small forwards. Point guard, shooting guard.
They could get a backup point and shoot.
Do they go with Jennings, Marcus Smith? Marcus Smith for the skills.
Smith would be nice right there, a good value pick. They could get another point guard.
Where's
don't know.
Burton?
Burton was just picked.
Oh, dirt.
Literally just picked him.
I was reading the chat, and I thought maybe there's another Burton somewhere. Marcus Smith.
Yep, I feel like
Kelly.
he's the guy. Marcus Smith.
I think they go Kelly.
What?
Hometown guy. Not really.
Oh, from in Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, Trevor Kelly.
Fans are saying Kelly.
They're getting some championship. They're getting good character guy
All right.
in Trevor Kelly.
Colliers.
Now they got, who'd they get last? They got Rakeem, right? No, Apollo? No, Apollo went to Las Vegas. Rakeem Savage.
I think they got Savage, right?
Yep.
Help
Rakeem
us out.
Savage. Rakeem Savage.
Big man? I think they could go big man here if we have any left.
I don't think we do.
Wennington? No?
Nope. We're all out. Daquan Bowers, the third, is a custom guy as well.
So they could go Jennings.
We basically just have all guards, and
What about Paxson?
Paxson's cool. He was on the team for Illinois, Cinderella team.
Okay.
Shoots a lot of threes.
Some people are saying Jennings.
Jennings is fast. Can provide a little bit up and down. Charles Burns is fast too.
All right.
Doesn't really matter who you go with at this point, but Mike
Let's roll
Paxson.
Paxson.
Yeah, he's also got that DNA.
All right.
He's got that grind in him.
Jax with Apollo St. Patrick. Would they take a second guard?
A second point guard?
Second point guard.
They need some offense, man. Why don't we go with Marcus?
Marcus Smith. It's good value. It's good value. Out of UCLA. Or as I call it, UCLA.
Player's ability to hit three. We couldn't read it.
I'm sorry. I'm moving.
You're moving. You're flying through. Point guard, a little bit older. Ooh, this is Bruno Versace time.
Versace.
This is Bruno Versace time all day, guys.
Okay.
Look at it. He's from France. Look at that. The red, white, and blue. You're gonna have to eat that French nationality.
Freedom fries.
Freedom fries. You're gonna have to embrace the USA flag now.
All right. Who do we
Malachi.
need that draft board?
Malachi.
Give me that draft board.
It was Malachi.
Okay. So what are they looking at?
I don't have very many choices here left. Ernest Dunn. Would they
How about
buy low
Barr?
on Ernest Dunn?
How about Derek Barr?
Derek Barr would be. What is he? 6'5". No, that's his length. That's his height, I think, right?
He's 6'5",
6'5".
200.
Mid-range finisher.
A lot of guys want Giovanni.
Giovanni Coxum would be pretty neat here for the Dragons. You'd have Malachi and Giovanni Coxum.
They're pulling for him.
All right, let's do it. Do it. Look at that.
He looks like he belongs.
He's got that gamer in him. All right, so the Pilgrims. What did they draft? They need a point guard.
Chris Paul. Do they have the rounds on here? No, this is the draft board. Draft summary. But does that give the overall away?
I don't think so. Quickly just
it does.
It does. Back out. Frick.
We're gonna save that.
Okay.
I'm
Do you guys remember who they took?
having a hard time with this. Wing duo. Ernest
Who
Dunn.
did they take? I'm trying to remember here. In that brown uniform. Orange uniform.
We can look at the draft summary.
Yeah, we can do it. Go to the
I
Pilgrims.
need some help.
Go to the Pilgrims.
Pilgrims got Joyner.
Joyner. How did I forget that?
Joyner at small forward. So they could go with Jennings. I just didn't want to spoil it, Matthew. So we got some Bowers love. Daquan Bowers. You want to try to do it?
What's his scouting report?
Southwest Tennessee.
It's his scouting report here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what he's got going on here. Pretty good holding onto the ball while attacking. Natural playmaker. Solid body control.
Terrible finisher.
Terrible finisher, but he's good at attacking. Interesting.
A lot of people like Bowers.
Okay.
Let's roll with it.
Okay. Bowers is the guy. Those uniforms will change. FYI. The Bandits.
We could do sim to end. Do you want to do sim to end?
It's up to them.
Do you guys want us to simulate the rest of the draft? Let us, because we're almost out of custom, guys. We only have a few left. It says yes, sim to end. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Portugal says don't sim to end.
Well,
J-Rock says no. Vaughn says no. Sure. No, please no. I'd prefer not to, but whatever. Sim to end. Yes. I think it's
time.
Well, who's the best player on the board for Wisconsin? Who they got?
Well, looking at the overall rating here, it's going to be Matthew Jennings.
They need that point guard.
Well, do they? Team
Yes.
need.
Well, I mean, they need a backup plan.
Do they?
Brunson's pretty good. Well, they got Malik.
Shooting guard.
Okay.
Shooting guard. Is Marcus Smith still here?
No, he went. Ernest Dunn. We want to cap it with Ernest Dunn.
We could. Well, man, that's gonna suck. I know.
All right. Let's sim to end.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm sorry for Wisconsin Bandits fans.
That concludes the draft.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for. We got most of the custom, so let's look at the draft results here.
Yes, let's do that. All right, guys. Jedrzej Sobchak, 79 overall, and of course he can do everything that you want from a power forward / he can play small forward, by the way, so he probably will be able to work himself in there. Malik Jones, also a 79 overall at 19 years old. Zagarach was a 78, so he's
a big pickup for Dallas.
Yep, he's right up there. Jamal Nkolo, 76, so a good value pick there for them, for Chicago, so that was a good pick. Marcus Bryant, 76. Raheem Savage was better.
Yeah.
At 77. Perry Puff, wow. I did not expect that at all. This is 77. Powell St. Patrick's is 77. It's nice. Henry Portis, 75. Malachi is 76. Joyner, 75. Ooh.
Seager is 70.
Ugh.
That was a reach for Wisconsin.
Yeah, maybe he can.
Well,
grow
they drafted
a
off
bit.
a need. I mean, if you look at the comparable players, they had Floka. Rosado 75. That was pretty good.
Wow. Okay. I thought Lloyd was going to be a little bit lower than that. Blake Hudson is 73. Dillard is 68.
I thought he was way better than that.
Well, I thought so too. But kind of looking at his scouting report, he was kind of that one-dimensional guy.
As long as he does that one thing well.
He's got to build on that for sure at the NBA level. But Josh Beaver is 71 as a point and shoot guard. Shooting guard. Jackson Perry's a 73. Monsters Garrett Racine is 70. He's solid.
Okay.
Wally Kane.
72.
Terrence Bell. A center point guard.
Yeah.
I did not realize he was a point guard as well. But that's pretty cool. Argueta,
71.
Kozlov, 72.
St. Paul is a 69 to the Peppers.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty decent pick.
I got him and St. Patrick mixed up all the time. So
Who's
I had
St. Paul?
Yeah. I kept having to go back. I'm like, wait, I thought St. Paul was like the top ranked guy. I'm like, wait, no, that was St. Patrick.
So Sylvester Forbes is at a 72.
Okay.
Tyus Knight at a 72. So
I
that
guess.
wasn't too bad you didn't get screwed there like I thought.
He's younger.
Yep.
All right.
But Tyus Knight, good pick there. Martians get James Tashy to 69. He's going to have to grow a little bit. I mean, really, what are we talking about here? 69 compared to 72. It's
points. Prince Jr. I thought he'd be better than that.
I did too.
I thought it might have been a little bit of a reach. But there's a lack of big men. I mean, as far as the draft went. But
Yep. But, I mean, hey, when you're 7'7", you could turn into something for sure. He's probably got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
We'll just see how that grows. But Lamilton,
Lamilton.
God dang it. Lamilton Tayshaun is a 70. Saka's a 69. Wow. So I thought he was going to be a little bit worse than that. I thought he was going to be kind of in Prince Jr.'s range, but a 69, that's really good value for the Cannons.
Casey's
a 68. Look at
Sanchez.
He's just called Prospect. What are his skills? Prospect.
He's a prospect. Sanchez is 70.
Wow.
So I'm cool with that.
Okay, Austin's a 70. Oh, no!
What's that?
Oh,
Sanders, 66. Good job.
No.
You're supposed to know what you're doing.
Oh.
Will Walsh. You could have Walsh.
I know. God.
Wow.
Look, he's 6'8", and we passed on that for 6'5", EJ Sanders. Look at the
He's a year younger.
comparison is Alan Crabb and John Jenkins.
He's a year younger. Yeah, but maybe he'll make up for it. Maybe not.
Jaconde-
69.
Jaconde's better than EJ Sanders.
There you go. So I was wrong about Jaconde. I thought he was one of the meme guy. So I thought he was going to be like a 65.
God. Dang it.
Yeah. All right, second round.
What?
Maddox Denham would have been a better overall pick. Man, 71.
Zach Burton is 66. We could have gotten Zach Burton for the Arrows.
Vaughn says this is a mistake. Forbes isn't a 72. He's a 99. Please fix.
You're a funny guy.
All right.
Trevor Kelly's a 67. Paxton's better than EJ Sanders.
Oh, that's too bad.
What happened?
Marcus Smith, 69. Founders got Versace. Coaxum? Is it Coaxum?
It's Coaxum.
Coaxum.
Daquan Bowers is 66. Jennings, 69. We got a couple fakies in there. Uriah Cassell, 68. He's from high school, I believe. Yep. 21 years old from high school. We gotta change his age to like 18.
Oh. Yeah, I think you can edit that, right?
Yeah, we can edit it.
I can't edit that
here,
for
though.
the historical players.
Sean Leonard from South Carolina. Derek Barr is a
Derek
68.
Cyclones?
Charles Burns is 68. There's so many other players that we could have picked.
Kevin Banks.
That was
be
kind of a
better than
busty pick. He's 5'5".
Yeah. The height
Trevor Farrell, 61. Ernest Dunn is 61.
goes to Detroit.
What's his pro comparison? G League! Oh my God.
Come on.
Damn it.
He can do better than that.
Detroit.
Floyd Gibson.
Yeah, some fakies here.
So these guys are fakies.
Yeah, we don't care about them. 56.
But yeah, go down. Well, the international players, I'll see if I can change that because I don't. XBA has no rules about internationals.
Do we have a guy that didn't get drafted?
I don't believe so.
I think we had a custom that didn't get drafted, but there's your
That's it.
there's your draft, the first ever XBA year number 1 draft. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man, oh man, oh man. We'll get into some rookie signing and then free agents and all the transaction stuff in the next episode, which will be a premiere, not a live stream. It'll be a premiere, and we'll just go over some of the highlights. But I thought it was other than one little hiccup, I think it was smooth. But it took forever. It lasted really a long time. I did not think it was going to last that long.
Yeah.
But I had fun with this. I thought that you guys had fun with it, so thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah. Keep in mind too with the late second rounders, since there are 6 more teams. Basically, in the NBA draft, if you're a second round pick, it's like you're basically going to the G League, right, to
Pretty
start.
much.
But
Yep.
so now that we got 12 extra picks, there's going to be some lower rated guys in the draft. So just something to think about.
Okay, well, make sure you guys post in the comment section if you have any sort of ideas that might be able to help out year number 2 to make this thing faster. I feel like we still want to get you guys involved in the draft. I feel like that was a very important thing to do, is have you guys involved. I thought you guys had fun with it. We had a consistent level of viewers, about 250 to 300 for 3 hours. That shows a lot of dedication across you guys. So really appreciate your support, and I know that you're invested into seeing how your teams are going to draft. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and of course if you didn't, let us know, and post in the comment section below what are some changes that you guys think might need to happen. So next episode will be free agents, rookie signings, everything under the sun for that. And like I said, I really, 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 really appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight.
It was an event.
It was definitely an event, and what a way to cap it off, because guys, Brian Street made all of these prospects, and look they all look a little bit different. They all have their own separate styles of games, skill sets, and just shout out to him and Portugal for making this whole entire thing happen. So, and also thank you guys for the moderators out there to send those links and make this thing happen too. It definitely took a lot of load off of us to send those links out to the viewers. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, from viewer to mod to you, my friend, my brother, for hanging out with me and doing this. So we'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.